and Sin playing Warhammer 40K. Today we'll be playing Eldar versus Black Templar Space Marines. Up next, we'll take a look at the armies.
Alright, here is the Space Marine 1500 point force. Let's introduce some of the units. We have our Army Commander, a Chaplain in Terminator armor, who will be coming in with a 10-man Terminator squad, 2 with assault cannons, 2 with chain fists, the rest standard. Our other commander will be the Emperor's Champion. He will be riding with a 9-man Crusader squad, plus him is 10, which is just enough to fit in their Rhino. The Crusader squad is led by a Sword Brethren with a Power Fist, and there's 1 Flamer in the unit, and then there's 4 Initiates with chain swords. The other one is exactly the same, except it has 1 more Sword Brethren, and also in a Rhino. Backing them up will be a small Devastator squad with 2 missile launchers and 2 plasma cannons, and a veteran sergeant with a storm bolter. And we also have 2 dreadnoughts, 1 with assault cannon and storm bolter, 1 with twin las and heavy flamer, both with dreadnought close combat weapons. And because there was 50 points left, 1 land speeder with heavy bolter on it. And that is the Space Marines. And here we have the Eldar for today's battle. It is an Uthway force led by Eldrad Uthra, and also Fugan, the Phoenix Lord of the Fire Dragons. So we also have a unit of 7 Fire Dragons, and him and those Fire Dragons will be riding together in 1 Wave Serpent. There will be another Wave Serpent, which will have 6 Wraith Guard inside. We will have 2 Wraith Lords with Star Cannons. We have 1 Deep Striking unit of Warp Spiders with an Exarch with twin Death Spinners and Power Blades. For troops, we have 2 units of Dire Avengers, 1 whose Exarch has Shredding Fire, a small unit, and 1 whose Exarch has a Dire Sword and Battle Focus, giving him the extra save. And for the 3rd troop, we have a unit of Guardians with a weapon sled with a Star Cannon on it. We also have 2 Warwalkers, 1 with twin Star Cannons, 1 with Scatter Laser Bright Lance. And that is Cynthia's Eldar force for today. Hello, and welcome to AJ and Sin Battle Report of Warhammer 40K Wave. Hello. Alright, this is our table setup where we will be playing. This is actually not part of the terrain, this is just a rules reference for the moment. We will be playing of the different deployments. We will be using hammer and anvil, so we go end to end, which is good for a table where you don't have a lot of width. And the mission we will be playing is No Mercy. We will be playing 1500 points of Black Templars versus Eldar. This, as deployment players roll off, whoever rolls highest determines which edge of the table they will get to deploy on. So do you have a dice? Let's roll off. I have a 6. You have a 2. I will I will be nice and choose this side of the table so that Sin can have her army closest to where she's going to be deploying on that side of the table. The players then alternate, starting with the player who did not pick their deployment zone. All right, we will pause and come back after deployment. All right, deployment is done. Let's take a look at the battlefield. We might note that victory conditions are going to be victory points, and victory points are achieved by 1, killing an opposing unit. Every unit killed is a victory point. 2, penetrating the opposing side's deployment zones. If you get a unit in their zone, then you get a victory point. Killing the enemy warlord is a victory point. There might be others, I forget. All right, deployment. The Eldar have lined up in battle lines of shuriken catapults from Guardians, Dire Avengers. We have 2 flying wave serpents, one of which has 6 Wraithguard, and one of which has 7 Fire Dragons, including a Primarch of the, I don't think Primarch's the right term, but a Super Fire Dragon, who is one of her army leaders. However, her warlord is her Farseer, who is hanging out right behind the lines of fire. She also has 2 Warwalkers on the right flank and 2 Wraithguard on the left flank. The Black Templars have defensively hidden among all the terrain that they can find. We have 2 Rhinos, each loaded up with a Crusader squad with close combat weapons, neophytes, flamers, and power fists leading each squad. One is carrying one of my army leaders, the Emperor's Champion, right there in the back. All right. The 2 dreadnoughts are hiding behind what they can hide behind. We have a unit of Devastators with their heavy weapons. We have a land speeder ready to speed forward and shoot stuff. And then infiltrating, 1 unit of scouts has snuck forward into the building with their bolter rifles and heavy bolter. We have 1 unit of Terminators, a huge unit of Terminators that can teleport in on turn 2, including my army leader, the Chaplain, which means I won't get to use his litanies of battle until he's on the table. And that seems to be deployment. Now, I believe the Black Templars get to go first because they finished deploying first, which meant since the Eldar had more units, they deployed last and they got the last views on the field. That's giving them a slight advantage. So the Black Templars get to go first. However, the Eldar player can try to seize the initiative by rolling a 6 on a d6. So if you do so, then that means you get to choose to be first. That is a 5. She will not be seizing the initiative. So we will pause and come back after Black Templars Phase 1 movement phase. All right, Black Templars movement phase, turn 1 is completed. The scouts have chosen to remain stationary. The land speeders zoomed forward, hovering above the building to get a line of sight on just about everything. The 2 rhinos have zoomed into defensive positions behind the building. This dreadnought has a short enough range assault cannon that he wanted to get within 24-inch range to shoot something, but that meant he had to lumber out of cover and kind of look around this little mini forest so that he can get a view of that wave serpent over there, which is loaded up with Wraithguard. The other dreadnought was perfectly fine hanging out back here, and so is the heavy weapon squad, which has also remained stationary. So the Black Templars have largely moved into a cautious holding of the middle of the table without too much chance taking. So, speaking of, we will now begin the shooting phase, because the Black Templars have no psychers, so there is no psychic phase. Suffer not the witch to live. And so, I'm checking to see if my rhinos have smoke grenades. I did not purchase... Oh no, they do have smoke launchers. Alright. So, first shooting will be during the shooting phase. Both rhinos will fire smoke launchers, giving them +1 harder to hit. They also are behind a hard building, which means that they will get +1 to their save. So they're 1 harder to hit and 1 harder to kill. I'm keeping my Crusaders inside each squad nice and safe, hopefully. And for shooting otherwise, it's going to be relatively simple. Let's see, first shooting is going to be the scout squad is going to unload all of their bolters into, I think, the smaller Dire Avenger squad. So let's see. Let's check ranges. Bolters are normally 24-inch range, rapid 1. But if I'm within 12, which it seems that I am within 12 inches of these guys with everybody in the squad, I get to fire twice. So I have 4 bolters, each firing twice. That's 8 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scouts require 3s to hit. We have 1, 2, 3 hits. These are strength 4 weapons. Toughness 3 Eldar. Requires 3s or better to wound. We have 2 wounds. Minus none. So you get your full saves on your Dire Avengers. Do you have your Dire Avengers sheets? I believe they have a 4+ for their save. And she is referring to her. So Dire Avengers on just save character, SV. 3+. So you have to roll 2 3s or better, or 2 of them die. Both save. No one so far. Alright, they also have 1 heavy bolter, which is 3 shots to 36-inch range, strength 5, so it's much better. So let's do here 3 shots. All hit. Not double your strength, so still only 3s to wound. Wow, only 1 wound, but under Devastator Doctrine, in the first turn, it's -1, and a heavy bolter is -1, so it's -2 to your save. So your 3 turns into a 5. So you need 2 5 or better saves. 2 die in a wave of heavy bolter fire. You can choose any 2. Probably don't take the leader in the back, because he's special. Remember, you have to stay in unit coherency, though. So you probably want to take these 2 on the end. Oh, okay. Take 2 on that end. All right, no problem. That's only 1, right? 2. All right, good. They're dead. So that is the scout squad. Next is a heavy bolter. He is also going to fire his 3 shots into the remaining Dire Avengers there. Concentrate fire. Concentrate fire. 2 hits, needing 3s to wound. 2 wounds, you again need 5s to save. Neither one. 2 more die. So, yeah. There you go. 2 remain, and leadership may become a concern for them, because they have now taken 4 casualties. All right, no shooting from anything with the rhinos. The rest of my shooting will be reserved for the Scary Wave Serpent full of Wraithguard. So we have a 24-inch range assault cannon. Oh boy. 24-inch range is within range of the assault cannon. Let's go look up the stats for the assault cannon. It is heavy, 6 shots, strength 6. Find your wave serpent stats. Be ready. Look up your wave serpent stats. So 6 shots, requiring 3s to hit, but he moves, so he needs 4s to hit. All right, we have only 2 hits. What is your toughness on your wave serpent? The T.
7.
Toughness 7, strength 6. I need 5s to wound. 1 wound. It is -1, -2 during Devastator Doctrine during the first turn. So, what is your save?
6.
No, it's save. SV plus, not your toughness.
3 plus.
You have 3 plus. That turns into a 5 plus to save it.
Okay. How many?
2. Wait, did I get 2 or just 1? Just 1. Just say just 1. Well, you can't pick which one is better. You take a half a wound. All right, roll again. What do we got? What is it? That's a wound. How many wounds did he have? It's a lot, I think. They're hard to kill.
And is 13.
13 wounds? So he's got 12 left. So I need 2d6s to indicate his damagedness on 6s. Just put 6s next to him. There you go. All right, he's also going to fire a Stormbolter. He does not. He gets hits on 3s and wounds on 5s, I think. Wait, straight 4. Your toughness 7, right? Not 8. Oh, 2 wounds. But you get your full save against the Stormbolters. So you roll 2 dice and try to get 3s or better. And you do. No problem. All right, so that's that Dreadnought. This Dreadnought has a much better chance of causing you pain and suffering. All right, 2 las cannons. He did not move. He hits on 3s. That's both. Now he is strength 9 with his weapon versus toughness 7. Need 3s to wound. Only 1. I'm going to spend a command point now to introduce our command point totals. All right, I have 7 command points, and she has 8 command points. We already have indicated. You can spend a command point to re-roll a die. You can spend 2 command points to automatically pass a leadership test. You can spend 2 command points to interrupt in close combat and get a chance to strike before you're struck down. And you can spend command points on any and all of these various lists of stratagems of different names and abilities and stuff that we're not really paying much attention to. But I'm going to spend 1 command point here because I really need to kill this. So this is going to go down to 6 command points remaining, and I'm going to re-roll that 1 because I only need a 3. All right, 2 successful wounds. Wave serpents are funky. You're going to need to get his sheets out. All right. It's a -4, so you get no save, naturally. But he might have a special ability. So, Wave Serpent, he has what's called a Serpent Shield. Any damage suffered by a ranged weapon is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1. In addition, once per battle... Okay, so that's it. So he has a 3+. He has no invulnerable save. So he's going to take some damage for sure. But he's got a -1 from the damage. However, each las cannon does a d6 worth of damage. So I'm going to roll this to see how much damage they do. Now each will be reduced by 1 because of the shield. So the 5 turns into a 4. The 3 turns into a 2. So you take 6 more wounds. And that's just gone. 6 wounds on the Wave Serpent. That will also probably reduce its capabilities. From when it's at 12 wounds, it's faster than when it's at 6 wounds. All right, but I still have a full unit of Devastators, which have maintained a line of sight on this, assuming they have range. So let's go look at their weapons. I believe I have 3 missile launchers in this. Oh, don't look at the wall, look at the unit. 3 missile launchers. It's heavy 1, 48 inch. I've got plenty of range. So 3 shots. We're still in Devastator Doctrine during the first turn. So 3 shots needing 3s to hit. 2 hits. Strength 8, toughness 7, needing 3s to wound. 1 wound. I cannot use another command point because you only can use 1 command point per phase. So I cannot, on rerolls, so I cannot reroll that. So 1 cracked missile wounds. It is -3, so you can save on a 6. If you roll a 6, you'd get to ignore the crack missile.
Nope.
It's not a 6. All right. Feel free to use the tray if you want to roll things in the tray. So he's going to take a d6 wounds again. So let's pull some dice out, and let's try to get a d6 of wounds in there. 2, it's reduced to 1 because of the serpent shield, so it's down to 5 wounds. All right, so that's the 3 crack missile launchers. Then there's 2, 1 plasma cannon, I think. It is D3 shots for each, so you roll a D6 and you cut it in half. So 1 and 2. So 3 shots with plasma cannons having not moved, will not overcharge. 2 hits, strength 7 versus toughness 7, 4s to wound. 1 wound. The minus on standard plasma is -3, so you can save on -4 under Devastator Doctrine, so no saves. So I just roll damage. It's just, I don't roll damage, it's 2 damage, but it's reduced to 1 because of the Wave Serpent being the Wave Serpent, which has really saved you a lot of wounds today. Down to 4, and I have a Stormbolter on the Sergeant, which is 24-inch range, but this was 24-inch range, and he's further away, so he won't be able to shoot. I think everybody in my army has shot. Disappointing first turn of shooting, but such it is when trying to shoot down very hard Eldar targets. There is a leadership test required for these Dire Avengers. So look at your Dire Avenger sheet. Now, of the squad, 4 have died. So you're going to roll a d6, add it to 4, and try to roll under his leadership. So
I need to look for it.
Yeah, you will need to look for it,
Okay.
but you'll need to roll a d6 first. Oh, you're no problem. Your leadership is higher than 6. So 4 plus 2. So they're fine. They're not afraid. They will not run away. All right. That has been Black Templars turn 1 in its entirety. We will return after turn 1 Eldar movement. All right. Eldar movement turn 1 has been completed. Both Warwalkers have zipped forward with their massive 10-inch move, lining up their guns to possibly shoot at the Rhino in cover or anywhere else that they might want to shoot. We have a bunch of Guardians, and their Star Cannon has slid forward. We have a unit of Dire Avengers with their Avenger Shuriken catapults moved forward, and the Farseer has gone with them. Both Wraith Lords have walked up, threatening to possibly scramble up the side of this building and tear the scouts to pieces with their giant claws. This Wave Serpent has skittered from this side of the field centrally to be available to disgorge the Fire Dragons as a response to any potential incoming future Black Templars. The wounded Wave Serpent has zoomed a little bit forward and is not disgorged its unit yet, but it's moved forward first. And the wounded Dire Avengers are kind of cowering next to the tank. All right, that is Eldar movement phase. Next will be Eldar psychic phase, because they do have a psyker. And we'll pause, and then I will recap after the psychic phase. All right, we're about to begin the psychic phase. She's thought about and decided what powers she wants to do, and you get to choose it in whatever order you want, understanding that Eldrad gets better the more powers he casts. This is Eldrad Uthwin, the leader of the all the Eldars of this type that I forget their name. They're doing a little happy dance.
Okay.
All right. Now, he gets 3 psychic powers. He gets more psychic as he goes. He can reroll his dice, and he has a shield against blowing his brain out. All right.
So I'm going to start with Doom.
You're going to doom whom?
This
Rhino is about to be doomed.
second thing I'm going to choose.
Nope. I am going to use a command point.
Oh.
Wait, no. Actually, I have to wait until you try to manifest it. So don't first try to manifest it.
Okay. Oh, I'm not
No,
ready yet.
you do them one at a time.
Oh, but I'm not choosing that one first. I was just going to go through the 3.
Choose. Then tell me which one you're going to do first.
First is smite.
First. Okay. So who are you going to smite?
I'm going to smite this vehicle.
Smite this rhino. All right. You need a 5 or better on 2 dice.
Okay.
That is a success. It goes off, but it is not a super smite because you didn't roll 10 or better.
Okay.
All right, but 7 is still good. So roll a d6 and cut it in half. That's 3 wounds on the rhino, and there ain't nothing I can do about that. So let's see how many the rhino has. The rhino has a total of... I was falling. 10 wounds. 3 off leaves 7. 7 left on this rhino. No cover, no 2-hit, nothing helps. All right, so smite has gone off.
So next is guide. I'm going to be guiding this group
Guiding
here.
these guardians. What do you need on that die roll?
7.
All right, you add 1, so 2 dice, add 1 because this is your second attempt.
Okay.
8 becomes a 9, still it goes off, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
So they now get to re-roll missed attempts to shoot.
Okay.
Next turn.
Last one is Doom.
Doom on my rhino. Try to get it to go off.
Okay.
So what does it take?
7.
All right, so you're adding 2 to this die roll.
Okay.
It's nice. It goes off, but I'm going to use Abhor the Witch because we hate psychers.
Yes, you do.
Roll a d6, and it cost me a command point. So we are down to 5. And on a 4 or better, the psychic power is resisted. Yes! Not doomed! All right, that was the psychic phase. Next, we'll move on to the shooting phase for the Eldar. We'll do some recaps. All right, recapping first turn of Eldar shooting. It was a lot of shots, but not a lot of damage. This Wave Serpent pegged off at this Dreadnought. I think he did 1 wound. This one fired at the same Dreadnought, did like 2 more, leaving him at 6. Might have been 4 total, leaving him at 6. Both Wraith Lords shot into this Rhino, which was not doomed, and didn't do anything, but did shoot their flamers and stuff and killed some scouts. These guys, these Dire Avengers killed some scouts. These Dire Avengers killed a scout. Scout squad is at 4 out of 6, so they're still holding tight. These guided Guardians and their Star Cannon fired everything into this Rhino. Also, the Warwalkers fired everything into this Rhino, leaving the Rhino with only 2 wounds, but still kicking. Which means it is time to move on to the assault phase for the Eldar, which looks like it's probably, I assume you're going to try to charge with these 2 Wraith Lords into my scouts and possibly into my land speeder up on the building. So, do you want to just jump right into assault? All right, let's see what you need. You need to get to the edge of the building. It looks like 4, and then you need 3 up. Floors always count as 3 inches. So you need a 7 charge. Roll 2 dice.
Okay.
I also get the Overwatch. You're going to get the charge, but let me get my Overwatch off. 3 with a heavy bolter, needing 6s because it's Overwatch. Wow. 2 hits with the heavy bolter, strength 5, toughness 8, need 5s. 1 wound. Take a -2 because we're still in Devastator Doctrine. -2 saves. So instead of a 3+, you have a 5+. So roll a dice, 5 or better. No. 1 wound before the fight even starts. So Wraith Lords have how many wounds? I think it's 10?
Sorry. I don't know.
No problem.
Let me look.
Pull out your Wraith Lords. But I will go ahead and move him for you. He's going to move up to the edge of the building, which will be considered in base to base with those scouts.
10.
He has 10 wounds, so he's down to 9. Put
Okay.
something to indicate 9 remaining wounds.
Okay. 6 and 3.
All right, I still have more Overwatch because I just did the heavy bolter. So I have 2 bolters and a bolt pistol. That's 5 shots, needing 6s. None. I didn't think I'd get that many. Now the other one, who is he going to charge? Is he also going to charge the same scouts? Or is he also going to charge the land speeder?
Land speeder.
All right, so that looks like it's going to take 2 inches to the edge of the building, and 3 up is 5, and 1 in. So you'll need a 6 on 2 dice. That's exactly what you needed. So I cannot overwatch with the scouts because they're in base-to-base contact, but I can overwatch with the speeder as you come charging in on me. 3 shots with a heavy bolter again. 1 hit. Needs a 5 to wound. 1 wound, -2. You need a 5 again to save, or you're going to take a wound. No, you didn't. You made a save. All right, assault phase charges. Any other charges? You want to charge your Warwalkers? They're not good in hand-to-hand. It doesn't look like you have any other really comparable, feasible charges.
Nope.
Which is good for me. All right, as the charger, you get to choose who fights first. So you're going to have this guy on the ground, fight against them first.
Yep.
All right, look at your Wraith Lord. Number of attacks.
Attacks is 4.
So take 4 dice. You got some in the tray already.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. All right, you need, I think it's 3s under weapon skill.
Weapon skill
WS.
is
WS towards the top.
towards
Next
the
to
top.
where the little S is for stats.
Oh, weapon skill.
It's first number.
It depends on.
Oh, okay.
So since I'm full,
Yeah, 3+.
3
yeah.
plus.
All right, 3s to
No,
hit.
I'm not full.
You are, but you're not wounded enough
Oh,
yet.
I'm not wounded enough. So
You're not down to 6 wounds.
So I need 3 plus.
3s are better.
2.
Now you are strength. I think it's 10. Look under S next to the
Yeah, under S.
strength
7.
7. I'm toughness 4. So you're not double. So you still need 3s to wound or better.
Okay.
1 wound is minus a lot. I think if you look under his weapons for Eldar Power Fist, Wraithbone Fist, it's
Okay.
-3. So I do not get a save. So that is 1 very dead scout. He is squished. All right. The other Wraith Lord, I assume you want to go to him next. Again, 4 attacks. Now, how is he focusing his attacks? You charged both, so you're kind of in base to base with both if you wanted to be, and you can be. So who do you want to focus his attacks on? The vehicle or the guys? The vehicle, remember, can just fly away from you during my turn, but it can't shoot then.
That's what it can do as a
During its
counterattack?
no, it's counterattack. It's almost useless in hand to hand, but it can fly away from you next turn.
Oh, next turn.
During my phase, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. So what do you want to kill with your fist? The vehicle. All right. 4 shots. You need 3s to hit. All hit. You said you were strength 7.
Strength 7.
My vehicle. Land speeder is only toughness 5, so you need 3s to wound.
Okay.
Okay, all wound. Each, if you look at Wraithbone Fist, it says how much damage it does.
3?
Yeah, 3 damage minus 3 saves. So I get 6s because I have a 3+. So I get on the 6s I can save.
Okay.
So I get 4 attempts to not take a lot of wounds. Wow, 1 got through, but 3 did not save. So you get to roll 3d6 damage. And you're trying to get 6 wounds. 3d6 to kill 6 wounds. Yeah, it's dead. Alright. Land speeders do not blow up. So he's just dead. Just dead or deader. It's okay. He was just 50 points that I added because I didn't have anything else I could spend 50 points on.
First kill?
Oh, yes. I forgot. So she gets the first victory point of the game for first blood. Whoever kills the first full unit gets first blood. Well done. I forgot. 1 victory to 1-0. Now having won your combat, but you're still in combat with these guys.
Yeah, okay.
You consolidate in. Do you want to consolidate him up?
Sure.
Why
not?
So everybody's up here.
Yep.
You don't have to, but
It's fine.
that's fine. So everybody's up there. Now I get to strike back with my deadly scouts. I have a sergeant and 2 guys. 2 on the sergeant. Oh, I got charged. So I am Space Marine, so I get +1 when I get charged for shock assault. So I need 3s to hit. I am strength 4. You are toughness 8, I believe. Check and see if you're toughness 7 or 8. It's a difference between me needing 6s or 5s.
Wraith Lords, I'm
T.
looking for T. 8, yeah.
Yeah, I need 6s to wound you as my fists bounce off of your armor. So 1 wound, you get your full armor save, though.
Okay. Which is?
I think it's 3+.
Armor save. Save. C plus. Yeah, save
yeah.
C plus. Yeah.
So there's no penalty. You're fine. All right, I definitely lost that battle. I lost 3 scouts. My leadership is 8. So if I roll a 6 for leadership, I would lose 1 model. So let's try not to run away. I rolled a 6, but I am Space Marines. You shall know no fear. You get to reroll leadership tests.
Woo.
So they did not run away. All right, so they will just turn around and face bravely their doom.
Okay.
All right, so that was assault phase, and that was turn 1 Eldar.
Did I actually attack yet?
Yeah, you killed the land speeder,
But we
and you killed a guy.
consolidated. Can I get him again?
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
get to only kill me once per turn,
Okay.
and hand to hand,
Okay. Then why did I
Okay.
go up there to get close to you?
because you wanted to be high, I guess, like a cat, like a cat.
All right.
All right, your turn is done. Enough.
All right.
My turn. And we will be back after Black Templars. Movement 10 to recap a very interesting movement phase. Both rhinos disgorged their Crusader squads. This Crusader squad is moved and is lining up against the Elite Dire Avengers. This Crusader squad is gathered in the center of the building, looking up the ruins at the Wraith Lord. The Wraith Lord that was up there, we retconned and let him stay down. He did not have to consolidate up. The other one has to be up there because the scouts were up there that it was locked in combat with. This one could stay down. The scouts that were in combat have fled. They have fallen back, to use the term, which means they cannot charge or shoot. But it does leave the Wraith Lord open to all kinds of other fire. This rhino moved back its full move. This rhino, being so wounded, only had a 3-inch move, so it needed a 3-inch advance to retreat that far back, so it cannot fire. These units still remain stationary. This unit moved up into the woods to try to get some cover from the trees and lining itself up with it. And probably most dramatically, the Terminators teleported in behind the Eldar lines, making themselves the closest to Eldrad. Don't move him around too much because it matters whether he's the closest.
He is the closest.
Because they really hate Psychers, and the chance to pop a cap into Eldrad Uthran is just too tasty for Black Templars. And so that was movement phase for the Black Templars. Psychic phase, no dirty Psychers in our army. Shooting phase.
But do you have
my chaplain is on the board, but he didn't come into the movement phase. He has to do his litanies at the beginning of the round. So he wasn't on the table at the beginning of the round. So I still don't get litanies. But I might get stratagems, which is, I don't know if we mentioned this for people who are new to Warhammer 40K. Another thing that you can spend your command points on is these stratagems. I used one earlier for Abhor the Witch to keep from being doomed. So now we're going to skip to shooting phase, and we are going to shoot the heck out of Eldrad Uthran, who I will not underestimate, because he is truly a pain to kill. So I believe I will have that entire Terminator squad kill Eldrad Uthran, and I will be using a stratagem, which I think is called Fury of the First, which is one command point. A Terminator unit gets +1 to hit until the end of the phase. So we're down to 4 command points. I'm definitely using my command points faster. Uh-oh.
I wonder if this might be. I don't know.
Yeah, but within eyesight of a friendly unit within 6 inches of the Farseer, that unit may make an out-of-sequence shooting attack. Yes! If you would like to spend 2 CP, you may have any one unit within 6 inches of Eldrad shoot at my Terminators before I get to do anything.
Is there 6 inches?
Well, within 6 inches of him. So it's not just him.
Oh.
You want probably to choose the Dire Avengers because their weapons are better. And then they will get to shoot at the Terminators. So let's do that. 18 shots with Shuriken Catapults. Avenger Shuriken Catapults.
Okay.
So you need 18 dice. You require 3s to hit and 4s to wound, but 6s to wound are -3 AP.
Okay. So, what am I rolling again?
You're shooting at my Dire Avengers,
Yep.
or at my Terminators with your Dire Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and, first of all, make sure you spend the 2 CP off of your remaining... You shouldn't have 9. You started at 8.
8. I'm sorry.
So you should be down to 6.
8, 6. Okay. I better put it here where I don't bump it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You need 3s to hit and 4s to wound.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of
The 1s and
3s.
2s. The 1s and 2s. 3s still hit.
Yeah.
You're not guided, so you don't get to reroll. But take those and now roll 4s to wound, but 6s are better than 4s.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Do you get any 6s?
No.
Thank God. So I'll get 2+ saves to everything. So you need 4s to wound. 4s are better. Is that 5? So take those out of there.
Take those out.
Sure. Yeah. So I can roll my 5. I'm not going to roll your dirty blue dice. I'm going to roll my black and white. Black Templar dice, requiring 2s to save. No. No. 1 Terminator. I'm dead.
Very funny.
Okay. Well, your 2 CP got you 1 dead Termy.
Yep.
All right. Now I already spent my 2 CP for Fury of the First chapter. We get +1 to hit with the whole unit. It is a full 10-man. Nope, 9-man. But I still have the chaplain. But he's not part of the unit, so he doesn't get Fury of the First. Oh, come on. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Stormbolters. That's 12 shots. 2 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Normally requiring 3s to hit, but I am requiring 2s to hit because Fury of the First.
But you went first.
First chapter.
Okay.
1, 2 misses. Now, what is your toughness on Eldrad? Is it 4 or is it 3?
Eldar?
Eldrad Uthran.
Oh.
Your Farseer.
Oh. You want to know my toughness?
Toughness.
Okay.
These are strength 4 weapons.
4.
Strength 4. I'm in Tactical Doctrine now. No longer in Assault Devastator Doctrine. So, Stormbolters are minus 1 AP. But 4, you said? So I need 4s to wound. Alright, so let's get rid of the 1s and 2s. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds with Stormbolters. Now, what's your armor save? I think he just has an invulnerable. Armor of Last Ruins.
Oh.
Which is a 3+ invulnerable save, so it doesn't matter what my AP is. So you get 3+ saves versus a 7. So 7 dice at 3 or better.
7 dice for me?
Yep.
Okay.
3 or better. We're not done yet either. We still have 2 assault cannons.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 or better.
3 or better. Count them up.
3.
3 wounds. How many does he have left?
No, 4 wounds.
4 wounds. How many
36.
does he have left after he takes 4?
Wounds is 6.
He has a total of 6, so he's down to 2.
Okay.
Okay. So leave him at 2. But I still have the assault cannons.
Yep.
2 heavy assault cannons. Are we overkill? Yes. But are we Black Templars? Yes. 6 shots for 1 assault cannon. 6 shots for the other assault cannon. Okay. Let's roll these dice.
So you're saying if you kill him, I have no more
Psychic powers
psychic powers for the rest of the game?
for the rest of the game. And I get 1 point for Slay the Warlord. And then I feel good because I'm Black Templars and we hate Psychers.
Yep.
2s to hit. Oh my god, I needed it. What a stinky roll. Get rid of that. What a stinky roll for assault cannons. Strength 6, toughness 4. Need 3s to wound. You get your full invulnerable saves, so there's no penalty from it being a heavy gun. But you need 6 3+. Fail 2 of these. And I have killed Eldar.
He's not very strong.
That's alright. 1, 2, 3. He's dead. Dead, da 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 da. Dead Psyker.
There it is.
First casualty, but not. I don't get first blood because you already got that. But I do get my first victory point. Victory point for Slay the Warlord. I wasted a whole, probably 500-point Terminator squad to kill 1 Super Psyker.
Oh, but that's you.
That is the Black Templars. They are really not happy. More shooting. So this Crusader Assault Squad will be firing into your Dire Avengers. Because we are just going to ignore everything over there next to it. So, first of all, let's find my unit. Crusader unit, Crusaders. Crusader Squad. As a regular flamer, it is a D6 shots with the flamer to within 8 inches. I'm definitely within 8 inches. So let's see how many shots. Get your nasty blue dice out of there. D6 shots. I should have gone with the blue dice. 1 shot. Strength 4, toughness 3, needs 3s to wound. Fails to wound. Alright, the flamer is probably my best weapon. Everybody else has pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pistols. 1 shot each. Makes sense, it's 9. It's a 10-man squad and 1 has a flamer. Needs 3s to hit. You're only toughness 3 because you're Eldar. And you're not Eldrad. I need 3s to wound. Leaves 5 wounds on the Dire Avengers. No AP. So you get whatever your Dire Avenger save is. Which I think you said was a 3+. It's just as good as mine. What did I say, 5 wounds? Yeah. 3 or better. 2 dead Avengers. Don't take the swordy guy. He's really good.
Yeah.
You probably want to take from the front to make it harder for me to charge you. Okay. All right, so that was shooting from that squad. This squad is going to try to try to soften up this Wraith Lord. This should be disappointing. 8 pistols and 1 flamer. Let's see how many shots we get with this flamer. 3 shots. Needing 5s to wound. Drop dice, don't count. 1 wound, you get your full save. Oh wait, I'm in tactical. No, tactical doesn't affect assault weapons. So, full save.
3+.
Yep, 3+, 1 wound against your big tough guy. Wow, takes a wound. So he's down to 9.
So wounds is 10.
Yep, and he's down to 9.
6 and 3. Okay, got him.
So then 8 pistol shots. Same as against the Dire Avengers, but less likely to succeed. 3s to wound. Wow, everything hits. I mean 3s to hit. Everything hits. 5s. Wait, I'm tough. Strength 4. Your toughness 8. Wraith Lord, toughness 8.
Wraith Lord? Oh, toughness 8. Yes.
Oh god, I need 6s to wound instead. It's gonna double my strength. Your toughness is double my strength. No wounds at all with the pistols. All right.
I just went like this.
Yeah, well, you ignore small arms fire. You're very large and very tough and very much going to be a problem. I'm going to fire the Storm Bolter off of this guy. It's 24-inch range, 2 shots. Tactical Doctrine. 2 hits. Need 6s. No wounds. Everything's going to need 6s to kill him. All right. So we're going to have this Dreadnought fire into this wounded Wave Serpent and hope for the best. I need 3s. Oh wait, I moved. I need 4s to hit. 4 hits. Strength 6, toughness. What's your Wave Serpent? I think it's 7 or is it 6?
Wave Serpent. Let me find that. Okay, toughness is 7.
Toughness 7. Darn it. I need 5s to wound. 1 wound with the assault cannon. Assault cannon is it only does 1 wound, and it's -1 to its AP. So you get you save -1. So
3 minus 1.
So it's a 4+ save.
Okay. Oops, it's tilted.
All right, try again. No, takes another one, down to 3. Down to 3. Oh, he's also going to fire Storm Bolter at the Wave Serpent because he's within 24 now. He hits twice. He wins on 5s. He does nothing. Okay, back here. I think we're going to have to change our focus. Everybody's going to shoot up at this Wraith Lord. We're in Tactical Doctrine, so I'm going to do all the bolter shots first. So 3, 4, no, actually 6, 8 shots with bolter equivalents.
Hitting who?
Hitting your Wraith Lord.
Wraith Lord, okay.
7, 8. 3s to hit. And 5s to wound. Or actually, it might be 6s to wound. 6s because I'm on a strength 4. Never mind. Nothing. Alright, and now 2 plasma cannons. Each one gets 4 shots. It might be time to use my Veteran Sergeant's Auspex. Signum. Choose 1 model from the unit. Add 1 to hit rolls for the chosen model's weapon during this phase. So I will fire 1 plasma cannon overcharged and give him a +1. The rest will be normals. All right. It's So now the one who's going to be overcharged, he gets D3 shots. He gets 2. 2 shots. The one that's not overcharged gets D3 shots. 3 shots, of course. So, the 2 big dice will be the overcharged. The small dice will not be. 3s to hit. Wow. Okay. So, I do get 1 hit. I do kill one of my plasma cannons because I rolled 1s on the small dice. So 1 plasma cannon overheats. Wait, no, I chose not to overcharge him, so 1s don't kill me. All right, that's right. I was being smart. So we've got 2 overcharged hits and 1 normal hit. So the normal hit is strength 7, your toughness 8, I need 5s. Nothing. The other ones are strength 8, toughness 8, I need 4s. Wow. That's terrible. That's terrible. All right, 2 crack missiles. Need 3s to hit. 1 hit. Force wound. No wound. Terribly ineffective devastators. All right, now for the dreadnought. He's gonna fire his double las cannons at him. He needs 3s to hit because he didn't move. Oh, thank God. All right, strength 9, I believe, for las cannon. And your toughness 8. Twin las cannon, strength 9. So I need 3s. Finally, I got the advantage. Command point. I was down to 4. And I gotta keep my victory point totals. So that's 1 victory point that I have. And I have 4 command points. I'm gonna use a command point to reroll that 2. It's taking me down to 3. This is the first command point reroll of the shooting phase. So this, I'm gonna try this 2 again and hopefully make it a 3. Yes, exactly a 3. So 2 wounds, minus 3. We're no longer in Devastator Doctrine, so you get a 6+ save. 2 6+ saves.
Nope.
Neither. D6 wounds. No, he's not gone yet. I still have to chew through 9 wounds, but I get 2d6. Oh, 3 wounds off. That was disappointing. He is going to be very hard to deal with.
6 left.
Alrighty. Time to declare charges. So let's figure out these charges. We'll do the Terminators charging into the Dire Avengers first. You get to Overwatch when I declare the charge.
Okay.
So you get, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys left. 6 with shuriken catapults.
These guys?
And they get 2 shots each. Yep. So 12 shots needing.
And not him.
No, he's got a pistol. You'll do him separate. So 12 shots with shuriken catapults, Avenger shuriken catapults. You need 6s to hit and 4s to wound. 6s because it's Overwatch. 2 hits.
Okay.
So roll those 2 dice again. You need 4s, 5s, or 6s on the 2 dice. Pick up the 6s.
Pick up the 6s. Sorry.
Throw everything else aside.
Okay. Sorry. Yes.
And then roll those 2, and you need 4, 5s, or 6s. 6s are special. Neither. Now you can fire the pistol once. You wanted the leader. He hits on a 1 die.
Okay.
6 to hit.
Nope.
No. Okay. So now I need to roll the charge.
They're shaken.
We are now in the fight phase, so I can re-roll if they're after my re-roll. But I get a re-roll as Black Templars for Black Templar. Here we go. 9 is not enough because I said it would take 10. I get to re-roll either or both die, so I'll roll the 4. Come on, 5 or 6. Nope. I could spend a command point to re-roll it again.
Didn't you just?
Nope, that was not a command point. That was a Black Templar inherent ability.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think I'll just let it stand. I think they failed the charge. I'm down to 3 command points. All right, over here, it looks like about a 3-inch charge. You get to, unfortunately, since I didn't get in base to base with you, you get to Overwatch again against this squad.
6?
Yeah. Times 2.
Times 2.
So 12 shots, needing 6s to hit, 4s to win. Pick up the 6s.
2.
4s to wound. 1 wound, and it's a 6, so it's minus 3 AP, which means I can only save on a 6. 1 dies. Take a neophyte from the back, yeah. A little turkey. I don't think I did that right, but it's alright. So, do I make my charge? 11. I could have used an 11 before. Alright, so I think everybody's in base to base. Alright, I'm going to charge with my whole unit against this Wraith Lord. You get to Overwatch with the Wraith Lord. So 2 shots with the Star Cannon. You need 6s to hit.
I'm overwatching with him?
Yep, because I'm charging him. I'm declaring a charge against the Wraith Lord, so you get to Overwatch against the guys that are charging him.
Oh, okay.
So, 2 shots with the Star Cannon. You need 6s to hit. No. 2 shots with the Shuriken Catapult. 6s to hit. Nope. Now, you have a Flamer, which is D6 auto hits. So, roll a D6 to see how many hits. 2 auto hits. It's Strength 4 and Toughness 4. You need 4s to wound. Roll 2 attempts to wound with the Flamer as I charge into a wall of flame. No wounds with the flames. Alright, now I only really need like a 1 or 2 inch charge. The vertical doesn't count, but I got a 6 plus something, so.
Okay, that's good. Do they go up?
They go up.
Okay.
They climb.
Do you want me to move back a little so they can...
No, unfortunately, you're not really allowed to do that.
Oh, okay. Don't you want some room to attack me?
I want all the room I can get. But you need to move your wound marker back.
There we go. That's worth it. I'll wait until you come crunching into me.
I'm trying to leave a little bit of room for my warlord to get into this fight too. Yeah. My Emperor's Champion. Okay. Actually, he can just heroically intervene. He's within 6 inches. He's within 6 inches. He's just going to heroically intervene. Okay. He just kind of jumps in 6 inches into combat. Yep. So, completely surrounding Mr. Wobbly Pants.
And I'll put this down here.
Okay. So, that this Dreadnought, I think, is going to try to charge this Wave Serpent. So you get an Overwatch. Mm-hmm. So 2 shots with the Bright Lances, need 6s to hit. Oop. No hits. 4 shots with double Twinling Shuriken Catapults underneath. 6s to hit. 1. You need 5 to wound because you're Strength 4 on Toughness lot. Nope. Okay. So no Overwatch death. Now how far do I need? Can I have the tape measure?
It's right there.
Thank you. I just have to make it to the hall. Looks like I need a 7-inch or so charge. I got 11. Why couldn't I get 11 with the Terminators? Honestly. Chugga, 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 chugga. Let's do some damage. Alright. That's it for charges. Alright. I get to choose which goes first, and then you could spend 2 command points to have one of your units go next. I'm not sure it's worth it anywhere, though. But it could be worth it with him. So I think I'm going to have the Emperor's Champion go first. Emperor's Champion. He has 5 attacks, 6 on the charge, and he has... Oh, you're not a character. Dang it. If you were a character, I would have the Honor of Sigismund, which would be another +1 to attack and strength. He has the Armor of Faith. He has the Black Sword, which makes him strength 6 instead of strength 4. It's not that great against your toughness 8, but it's better than needing 6s to wound. And it's hard for you to hit me. I can parry. Okay. So, as I was saying, 6 attacks, needing 2s to hit, because I'm all about that hand. Are you looking for something you want to screw with me with? All right. Here we go. 2s to hit. 2 fails. 5s to wound. 1 wound. It is a -3. So your 3 up becomes a 6 up. Unless you have an invulnerable save. I don't think they have an invulnerable save, do they?
Who are we talking about?
Your Wraith Lord.
No. Yes.
All right. So you need a 6 up to save against this.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if it has one, but
No. All right. And it does D3 wounds. Hold on. I'm thinking whether I'm going to command repoint that. He's my best chance to hurt you. He's not the only chance to hurt you. All right. 1 wound. Just 1 wound. I'm not going to use a command point. So he's down to 5.
Yep.
All right. Are you going to spend 2 command points to interrupt with the Wraith Lord before I keep fighting?
Sure.
You have 6 command
Yes.
points left. So blow it down to 4. All right. Do your Wraith Lord attacks. I believe it's 4 attacks. Oh, you have to choose which you're fighting. The Crusaders, or are you going against the Champion?
Champion.
Okay, he's not my army warlord, so killing him doesn't give you a victory point. But it does help you, because he's very strong. And I might not always roll 1s and 2s.
Okay.
So you still him?
Yep.
Okay, skillful parry, which means it's 1 harder to hit me in hand-to-hand. So you normally need 3s, you need 4s. 4s to hit me with your 4 dice.
2
so
hits.
2 hits, your strength is a lot, my toughness is not that much. What's your strength? Does it say 8? Because I'm only toughness 4.
Strength is 7.
Oh, thank God. All right, so you need 3s to win me instead of 2s. 1 wound, but it does more than 1 damage, right?
What do you mean?
Under Wraithbone Fists, it should say how much damage they do. Under D.
Okay. Right. Wraithbone. Damage. 3.
And what's the minus? The 8?
-3.
Minus 3 AP. So it's either 5 plus normal armor save, or I use my 4 plus invulnerable save. I think I'll use my 4 plus invulnerable save. That's not in the bowl. I saved.
Nice.
Ping! Skillfully parried your
Nicely done.
awful blade, your giant bony fists.
Yeah,
All right, now the assault squad, the Crusader squad, is going to try to beat you to death with hand-to-hand weapons.
well.
But I do have 1 power fist in there on a veteran sergeant, and I don't see where. There he is. He's hiding in the corner there. Come on, focus, focus. There he is.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's a veteran sergeant. He has 2 attacks. He has 3 on the charge because of shock assault. He hits on 3s. Oh my gosh. I'm going to keep rolling 1s today.
Don't do it.
Wounds, it doubles the strength to 8. Your toughness is 7, so I wound on 3s. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. We're going to have to just bring it down to chewing you to death. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normal guys. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normal guys and 1 flamer. So the 7 guys have 1 attack, 2 on the charge, 3 with a chainsword. 7 times 3 is 21 attacks. 6.
What are you showing me with?
Chain swords.
Oh, cool.
And then I get a +1 for the guy, +2 with the guy with the flamer. See, he doesn't have a chainsword, but he's got a lot of fire in his belly. Okay, I can't hold enough dice, so we're just gonna roll these and then 4 more. These need 3s to hit. I really could use some litanies. Take out the 1s and 2s. Unfortunately, I need... These are all 3s, I believe. No? Alright. I need 6s to wound because you're so darn hard. 6s to wound. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 whole chunks. No minus to the AP, so you get your full 3 plus save. And they only do 1 damage each.
2?
3. 3 dice.
3 dice, okay.
You get a 3 plus save. I think it was 3. 1 whole wound. He's down to 4. I think that brackets, it means, I think you fight slightly better, slightly worse, being under 4. But a bit disappointing. All right, next combat. I will choose this squad of assaulting, unless you'd like to spend another 2 command points to interrupt again.
Nope.
Nope. All right. All right. So this one, we'll go with the Power Fist guy first. We already did that before. 3 attacks, 3s to hit. 2s to wound. It's actually not 3s to hit. It's 4s to hit. 2s to wound. 2 are just dead. Power Fist, squishy, squishy. 2 dead. Although you could take it on the Exarch, who has a 4+ invulnerable. So you want to try to have the Exarch take the wound and then maybe live? Or do you just want to let 2 guys die?
2 guys.
Okay. So now the rest is just 9 guys with chainswords and 1 guy with a flamer. So 8 guys with chainswords, 1 guy with a flamer. It's 3 attacks for every chainsword. 3, 4. This is half of the chainswords. Needs 3s to hit. So that's 1, 2, it's 7. And then 7 plus 3s to hit still. Seven plus another 7 is 14. So here's 14 dice in here now. Strength 4, toughness 3, 3s to wound. A lot of wounds. Looks like 6, 9, 11. 11 to deal with. No minus AP, so you get your full 3 plus save.
Okay.
11 potential deaths. Anything below a 3 is a death. Wow. Alright, only 2 die. We are going to have to keep track of how many died because of leadership. But so that's how many died this turn. 6.
6.
Okay. But now you get to strike back. You get 1 attack for each normal guy, and then your Exarch has some special stuff. So you're going to have to look at your Dire Avengers. The larger unit for the Exarch. But actually, you don't get to strike back until this fight, so you do that reading while I see what I can do with my Dreadnought against your Wave Serpent that is nearly dead. So his attacks are 4, 5 on the charge because he, where is he? No, yeah, he gets shock assault, so 5 on the charge. This clean out. It takes 3s to hit. Wow. Does wound. It is a Dreadnought close combat weapon, which is -3 to the save, so you get a 6+ save.
Yep. So,
I was about to kill you. I was going to do 3 wounds, and you only had 3 wounds left. But yeah. All right, now you get to fight back with the Avengers.
okay. Together?
No. To fight. Start fighting. You have 2 normal guys. In the Dire Avengers, their weapon skill is WS.
3+.
So 2 3+, and then you have a
XR.
Yeah. Use 3+ as well.
Also.
Now, how many attacks does the XR get?
Attacks.
Under A.
2.
All right, so 2 for them and 2 for them. Yeah, but he has a special weapon, so roll them separately.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Okay. 2 and 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Just roll them separately.
Okay.
Roll them separately.
Yeah, I've got big and little.
Okay, fine.
Big guy, little guy.
Wow. Okay. One little guy missed.
Okay.
So take him out.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the ones. Your strength 3, I think, on most of yours. And I'm toughness 4.
3, yep.
Okay, so is he any better with his weapon? What's his power sword? You're looking at the smaller unit. Look at the other page.
Okay. Sorry.
His power sword is still strength of the user, so he's only strength 3. So you still need 5s to wound. Okay, 1 with a big hit. Mm-hmm. So it's -3 to the AC, I believe. If you look at the dire sword, see if it's a -3.
Okay. Dire sword. -2.
-2. So I get a 5 up save instead of 6 up. Doesn't matter. I still lose a dude. I took the 5 up save, so I'll take a regular Marine. He died in honor. Okay. So, that was your strike back. The Wave Serpent also has some attacks against the strike back against the Dreadnought since his didn't die. So he gets 1 attack.
1 attack.
And he needs a 5 to hit. 1 attack and a 5 to hit.
Okay.
I think. Or it might be 6 to hit. That might be ballistic skill. Could you pick that back up? It's under WS or BS? Ballistic skill is 6+. 1 attack needs a 6 to hit.
Okay.
It's not good at close combat.
Nope.
No. Okay. So, leadership for your Dire Avengers. You need to roll a d6 and add 6 to it because 6 guys died. Okay, now it's 10. What is the leadership characteristic of the Dire Avengers Exarch?
Leadership is 8.
So 2 guys die. Probably not him, but the other 2 guys die. All right. So then I think that's just it. I don't think I can consolidate after a leadership thing. So we're just where we are. All right. So that was my assault phase. Not as much happened as I was really hoping. I rolled some really, really bad dice. We're starting to chew on this Wraith Lord. We did get Eldrad.
Yeah.
He can't get away because he's surrounded.
Yep.
But the other one is just free and dancing. And I almost wiped out a Dire Avenger, and I did kill Eldrad.
Yep.
I got my first victory point. I didn't kill any units other than Eldrad. Oh wait, I get 1 for killing Eldrad. He is a unit. But I think Yeah, we need to do that as we do it. So you should get another one because you killed... Well, you killed First Blood plus you killed a unit. So you should have 2 victory points as well. You killed a unit and First Blood. I killed a Warlord and a unit. So we're both at 2. And that was my turn. We are going to go to Eldar movement phase, and we're going to pause until Eldar movement phase is done. Okay, Eldar, turn 2, movement phase. First, the Wraithguard jumped out of the Wounded Wave Serpent, and they've taken up position behind the barrier, taking a look at the Dreadnought. The other Wave Serpent also let its load of Fire Dragons out and then scooted forward to hide behind the trees. This Wraith Lord moved from over here to over here, kind of looking back down the field, maybe towards the Terminators. These Guardians stood still so they can do their thing. The Dire Avenger Exarch ran away from the Crusaders. He will not be able to fight, but that leaves the Crusaders standing in the middle of a whole bunch of baddies. The 2 Warwalkers, just put them back down, moved up into positions to kind of look downfield. Maybe they're going to try to kill that wounded rhino. And that is Eldar movement. We will come back with a summary of the shooting phase. All right, recapping the shooting phase, casualties are beginning to accumulate for the Marines. First, these killed that rhino back there. It did not blow up. The warp fighters who zoomed in did 1 wound to this rhino back here. This Wraith Lord killed like 2 or 3 initiates and dudes. The Fire Dragons rained melted death upon the Terminators, resulting in 4 deaths. 4 deaths. Oh, no, wait, 1 died before. So 3 deaths this turn. Oh no, 4 deaths this turn. There's still a guy back there. The Guardians helped. They tried to shoot in on the Terminators as well. The Wraith Guard wiped out Mr. Dreadnought, and with a little help from some lasers on top of one of the Wave Serpents. And that was it for shooting, but plenty of casualties for the Eldar. And now it's coming down to assaults. I think you just have 2 assaults you wanted to try. One would be the Wraith Lord charging in on the remaining Crusaders.
Yes.
And one would be probably the Fire Dragons. Well, I mean, that's up to you. Do you want the Fire Dragons to try to charge into Overwatch shots? Or do you want the character to first charge into Overwatch shots? I'm going to pause while she thinks about it. All right, she has decided. First will be the Wraith Lord charging into the Crusaders. I will try to Overwatch with pistols. This should be unimportant. 6s to hit. None. All right, roll dice. 2 dice, and I believe you need like a 4 to make that charge. That's exactly what you need.
Just.
I think. Does that get you there? Yeah, it gets you there. Boom. Charge made. Ouchie. All right. Don't push them while you're doing it. But what? You don't actually move my models? That'd be great. Now, charge over here. You said Fugin's going to charge?
Mm-hmm.
How far does he have to go? Doesn't really matter because I get to Overwatch before. Oh, and are you charging the Chaplain or are you charging the Terminators around him? You have to, or both.
Chaplain.
Just the Chaplain?
Yes.
Well, then I got much less Overwatch than I thought I did. Okay. Yeah. I think, is he the closest unit? He's not, but I don't think it matters for charges. So you need a what, 6-inch charge? 5-inch charge? 5-inch?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a Chaplain is going to do his Overwatch. 6s. Nothing. All right. You roll the dice to see if you make it. Roll a 5 on 2 dice. All right. You got it.
Okay.
We are going 1 on 1-0.
We are.
Mano a mano.
This
Are you going to charge with the Wraith or the Fire Dragons as well?
Yes.
Against who? You have various options.
I can't go there, or I can.
You can. It's just further to go than the other ones. But you can go wherever you want.
I'm going to go here.
You're going to go against the Terminators?
Yep.
Or, yeah, I don't think you can get to the Chaplain now. You have to go further to get around Fugan. All right, so now Fire Dragons into Overwatch. First, I've got Assault Cannons. 2 Assault Cannons remaining in that squad. Let's get my army list up.
I'm in cover,
No,
partly.
you're not in cover when you're running full face into the enemy.
Oh.
This is
I see. Okay.
This is a assault.
Okay.
And you're not really in cover anyway. There's nothing between us. Assault cannons, 6 shots each, 12 shots with the assault cannons. I'm going to take a pause and see if there's a stratagem I want to use for this. Okay, nothing really that I want to do. So let's just get those 12 shots going. 3, 6, 9, 12 with the assault cannons, needing 6s to hit.
Nice.
And their strength 6, your toughness 3. I need 2s to wound. I am double your toughness. Holy, unholy roll.
You finally got a roll.
I got a roll and a half. I'm going to kill a whole unit of fire dragons. 2s to wound. Everything wounds. That is 8 attempts to save. We are in tactical doctrine, so no a bonus to minus AP, but it is -1. So what is your armor save on fire dragons? I believe it's a 3+.
Fire dragons. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay, my armor save is 3+.
Yep, it becomes a 4+ because it's -1 from the assault cannons. So you need to make 8 4+ saves.
Okay.
Every failure, 50% should be 4 dead dragons. No, she'll roll all 6s. Oh, terrible. Only 2 die to the assault cannon fuselage. But I still have Stormbolters on 1, 2, 3 more guys. 3 more guys have Stormbolters, so it's 2 shots each, needing 6s to wound, to hit. Only 1 this time. No more a miracle roll of doom. It's 1 dice out of 6. Makes sense. I need a 3 to wound. Never mind. All right.
Too excited.
I got 2. It was looking so good. All right, now you get to roll to see if you make it.
Okay.
2d6. Let's just see what you get. And then we'll start measuring. No! Failed charge. Ate the fire. And no benefit. All right. So assaults.
You're saying that's not 3 inches?
No. That's a field goal. All right. Which assault would you choose to fight first? Considering I still have 2 command points with which I could try to interrupt with my last 2 command points. It's probably unlikely. But basically this one, or do you want to see the duel between your Phoenix Lord and my Chaplain? Okay, so look up your Phoenix Lord, Fugan Ra, Phoenix Lord of the Fire Dragons.
I will.
Very impressive named character. Beating on my Chaplain of Hate, who still has not gotten a single litany off because it's only turn 2. He's getting ready to pray. Any moment now he's going to start praying.
So what do you want to know?
How many attacks does he get?
He gets 4 attacks.
I bet he hits on 2s pluses under WS.
2 pluses.
So 4 dice, 2 or better. You already got 2 in the tray.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
I'm not lucky. I don't use them.
Okay.
Okay. 2 or better.
Oh boy, 3 hits. What's your strength? It's probably only 4 at best.
Strength is
Under
5.
Strength 5. And now what does his axe do to that? Fire axe. Look at the axe.
Fire axe.
Is just user strength. All right, not bad. So you wound on 3s, but it is minus 4 AP.
Okay.
So those 3 dice, you need 3s to wound
Okay.
against my chaplain. 2. Oh, my lord. Minus 3 AP turns my 2 up into a 5 up, but I have a 4+ and vulnerable due to my Rosarius. So 4+. Holy. The Emperor protects against your unholy Xenos attack. All right, now you can have this guy. We'll see what the Emperor protects over here.
Okay, here we
4
go.
attacks, 3s to hit, 2s to wound, I think. Your strength 8, non-toughness 4.
4 attacks.
Yeah, 3s
3.
to hit, 2s to wound. Oof. All right, 2 dead knights, or 2 dead crusaders, basically. Crunch, 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 crunch. The sergeant will live to fight. All right. So now we have this existing combat, which I guess you get to go first in.
Okay.
Again, it's 4s and 2s. 4 attacks, 3s and 2s.
One.
Woo! Now roll a wound.
Do I need?
2.
Oops, sorry.
I'm so tempted to make you keep it. It was a 1, but roll again. Roll 1 die again. It didn't land in the tray. Just roll 1 die. Yeah, he kills a initiate. I was still training to be a true Marine.
Can he also go against this guy? Separately?
Well, you already said what you were doing. So my Emperor's Champion is down to 4 attacks, I think, or is it 5?
4. I've got it here.
No,
That's me.
not your wounds. My Emperor's Champion's attacks. We are going to try to figure out what my Emperor Champion can do to you in that combat. He hurt you before. Let's see if he can hurt you again. 5 attacks. It would have been 6 on the charge. So he gets 5 attacks. He hits on 2s. All hit. His strength is only 6, but and your toughness 8, so 3 or 5s to wound. That is impressive. Impressively unimpressive. All right. Veteran Sergeant, 2 attacks, needs 4s to hit because he's got a Power Fist. And once again, we're down to chewing on you with chainswords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chainswords remain. Oh, I should really separate initiatives because as long as there are more true Marines than initiates, they get to reroll rolls of 1. So there are still. So I'm going to roll the 3 initiates first. I haven't been using this roll, but I really should have been. And they didn't roll any 1s anyways. The initiates are going to kill you just with their chainswords. In training, they're going to get to kill a Wraith Lord on 6s.
Good training.
It would be good training if they rolled any 6s. They didn't, though. We've got 4 Marines, each with 2 attacks. But one is a flamer, so it's only 1 attack. All right, 3s. They could have used some reroll on a 1, but nope. And now 6s. 1 wound. No, you still get to save on a 3+. Oh, 1 wound. He's down to 3. I think he just dropped 1 more bracket. He's slightly less impressive. All right. Now I will respond with these guys. I have a Veteran Sergeant with Power Fist, needing 4s to hit on 2 attacks. 1 hits. He's strength 8 now, toughness 8, 4 to wound, fails to hit, fails to wound. Chain sorting, 2 hits, 6s to wound, 1 wound. Roll a 3+ save. You're fine. He's still a little wounded. All right, now the chaplain. Let's see what the chaplain can do against Fugan Raw. Chaplain has 3 attacks. That's it. He hits on 2s though, because he hates. And his strength is normally 4, but the Rosarius takes it to 5. Your toughness is 4, so I need 3s to wound. 3 wounds with the Rosarius. Crozius Arcanum, I mean. Not the Rosarius. His shield is the Crozius Arcanum. Alright. It's -1 AP only. So what's your armor on Fugan Raw?
What's my what?
Armor.
Armor 4.
Turns into a 5+. 3 hits at 5+.
1.
2, and each does 2 wounds. So it's 4 wounds to Fugan.
Okay.
Total
And
W.
10.
God.
Take away 2.
Take away 4.
Take away 4.
So he's down to 6 still.
Okay.
Yikes. But I did quite well against you
Yes.
for a lone man.
Yes.
And that was close combat. I didn't lose as many as I was afraid I would. The Wraith Lord sort of underperformed. But that was turn 2. Oh, morale. I lost a lot of these Crusaders. Something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to roll a dice. That's not good. I get to re-roll because I'm Space Marines. They ran away. They chickened out. Ah!
Oh dear.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. The Terminators lost 3. So roll a die. 3 of 7. That's under their leadership of 9. And they didn't lose enough to have to worry about anything. Mm-hmm. So, that is Eldar, turn 2. We will return with Space Marine Black Templars, turn 3. All right, Space Marines, turn 3 movement. The Rhino is turned around to pilots 2 lousy shots into them. However, the Devastators stayed where they are. The Dreadnought stayed where it is. The Scouts swiveled. They spent a turn just kind of hiding, so now they're ready to shoot and fight again. These guys stayed in combat with the Wraith Lord. These guys are dead, so they're not there. The Chaplain, who is the lone person in combat, has retreated behind a wall of Terminators who will try to protect him from the scary Phoenix Lord and all of his friends. I have very few units left. We also remembered that she killed a Rhino. She killed a Dreadnought. So that was 2 victory points and a 3rd victory point for killing that Crusader squad. So she's up to 5 victory points to 2 victory points. I am losing. All right, movement is done. Let's take a look at some shooting. We have a Rhino with a Stormbolter shooting at some Warp Spiders. 3s to hit, 1 hit, 1 wound. We are now in Assault Doctrine because we're in turn 3, so Stormbolter is no longer -1 AP, so you get whatever your armor is on Warp Spiders. I believe it's a 3+ on most except, but go ahead and look up Warp Spiders.
I'm looking for
Warp Spiders, 3+ save.
Save, yeah.
So roll 1 die and a 3 or better, or 1 goes away.
Okay.
1 goes away. La 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 la. Good, good, good. All right, I'm going to try to get a kill. The Dreadnought is going to fire its twin lance cannons at the Wave Serpent that's wounded and hiding back there. He did not move. He needs 3s to hit. You make me sad.
The dice you should be talking to.
I know.
No.
All right, I think I can shoot this Wave Serpent because he's touching the terrain, so you'll get a cover save. But I can shoot into the terrain that he's getting a cover save from. So these Devastators... No, first I'm going to fire these Scouts. All right, so we've got 1 pistol and 2 bolters, needing 3s to hit. Jeepers creepers. I don't think that's enough. What's he would have needed? 5 to wound him. All right, now the heavy bolter, so strength 6 versus toughness 6. 3 shots. Did not move. Needs 3s to hit. I just can't shoot. 3s to... No, 6 is 6. I need 4 to wound. So nothing from the scouts. Underperforming. All right, I am running out of anything that can shoot. I still have the Devastators, which I'm trying to save for something devastating.
These guys? No.
Yeah, they can shoot. They weren't in combat, so the Terminators can't shoot over there. I can fire pistols in close combat. And they all have pistols. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pistols. 3s to hit, 6s to wound. Something might happen. 1 wounded, you get a 3+ save with your Wraith Lord. Yeah, he's fine. She made the save. Alright, I have to split fire with my Terminators. I believe I'm going to spend 2 assault cannons. You know, I just can't risk it. Although those, they're going to kill me. I have to fire everything at Fugan because he's too dangerous. So, 2 assault cannons, 6 shots each, for 12. And then I'm going to fire all the storm bolters at him as well. So I'm declaring my shots before I fire. 3s to hit. Let's take some out. And you are toughness 4, but this is a strength 6 weapon, so 3s to wound. Leaves 6 wounds with assault cannons, -1 to your AP. So what does he have, a 3+?
2+, I believe.
Well, that's unfortunate for me. So -1 to that means he needs 3s to save. 6 attempts at 3 or better with his 6 wounds. You're going to have to roll really badly to die from this. 6 1s and 2s. Watch your belly. Wow. 1 wound.
So,
Yeah, everything else made it. So 1 wound to him more, so he's down to 5.
okay.
He's at, no, Fugan. He's down to 5. And then, unfortunately, just 3 Stormbolter shots. 6 shots, needing 3s to hit. Half, of course, 50%. Strength 4, toughness 5, 1 wound. So make a 2+ save. Fine. So shooting did not really do much more than tickle Fugan. I believe we're down to the Devastators. So 2 bolter shots and 2 storm bolter shots, which are the same but double. Need 3s to hit with bolters. Need 3s to wound. 3 wounds, you get your full save. So they have 3 pluses.
Yes.
Did you take the 1 wound for them? Yeah, good. All right. They're all fine. And now 2 plasma cannons. Not one of them will be overheating, but he has been given the Auspex. Plasma cannons D3 shots. So let's take D3 shots with one of them. He gets 1 shot. And that's the one I was going to supercharge. I think I will command point that down to 1 command point left. D3 shots. Alright, 2. 2 shots supercharged. 3s to hit. Both hit. It was actually 2s to hit, but because I gave him the Auspex. Alright, strength 6 Toughness 3 doubles. I need 2s to wound. And 1 fails to wound. So 1 is probably dead. It's -3, is it? Or -4? Plasma cannon supercharged is only -3 still. So you get a 6+ save.
Okay.
3 turns into 6 with a -3.
Okay.
1 die or 1 dies.
So 3?
Need a 6. 1 dice.
1 dice.
Need a 6.
Need a 6. Okay.
No. 1 more dies? Okay. So now D3 shots with the one I won't be overcharging. 2 shots. Needing 3s to hit. 1 hit. Oh, fails to wound on a 1. Okay. Now I'm going to fire frag missiles with the 2 missile launchers. It says D6 shots each. 7 shots. 3s to hit. Wow.
That was terrible.
That is amazing. 2 hits. And it needs 3s to wound. 1 wound. Just took a hold. You get a full 3+ save against that. But 1 dies. Okay. It's half the unit. But it's still not going to be enough because your leadership is high enough. Alright, shooting has been profoundly disappointing. The only charge is right there, and they're all going to charge Fugan. So he gets to overwatch, and I can't fail the charge with 1 inch. So I think he just has his 1-shot rifle. He needs a 6 to hit. Well, rolled a wound. Anything but a 1. Yeah, I get a 5+ invulnerable against it. That's out of the tray. No, give me a Terminator. I'll just take my own Terminator. That's not supposed to happen with 1 person shooting.
It's not.
Just move the 4 remaining sad boys into close combat because I can't roll less than 2.
All the way around or just in...
Just pretty much all the way around. Okay, and not the chaplain. Don't move the chaplain. All right. Well, that is sad. These guys will just stay in combat. All right. Charges go first, so they will try to hit first. I need 3s to hit, I think. No, 4s to hit because power fists. Strength 8, toughness 5, so I'm not double, so I still need 3s to wound. But all wound. 5 invulnerable saves. Look for his invulnerable save. Because otherwise, this is going to go right... Well, 2+ and -3, so he could make 5+ saves.
I don't know how to look for it, so...
I'm sure instructed to Fugan's main weapon at 2+. No, he doesn't even have an invulnerable save. Oh, but he can take a 5+ feel no pain whenever he suffers a wound or a mortal wound. I actually have that because of my litany as well, and I haven't been using it. And I didn't use mine.
Yeah.
Let me see, how many died to your... I can ignore that Fugan shot on a 5+. Never mind. All right, and now you can ignore your wound on a 5+ that you took from shooting. You took 1 wound from shooting before, so roll dice. Don't roll your wound marker. Roll a die. No. Okay, so good. We forgot those rules, but now we don't have to deal with those. All right. So now you had 5 successful wounds with power fists that are -3. So you need a 5 or better to save 5 times first. Still 2. Amazing. You did 50% almost. All right. So 3 of them get through. Each one does a certain number of wounds, though. So we're going to take a look and try to figure out how many wounds those are. It's either D3 or 3. Okay, so 2 of them have chain fist, or no, I took 1 chain fist. One has a chain fist, it's just straight 2 wounds. So you can roll 2 dice, and on a 5s you get to ignore 1 of the wounds from the chain fist. And actually, you shouldn't have got as big of a save as you. We messed up.
Okay.
But all right, fine. You ignore the chain fist. All right. So now the other 4 guys, let's do their wounds. One wound, 1 wound, 3 wounds, 2 wounds. So it's a grand total of 5, 6, 7. An amazingly low number, considering 4 dice. So roll 7 dice, 5s or better. And you've already rolled 2, let's not forget. Good. Okay, take 2 wounds. You're down to 3. That is just... the dice have decided this game.
They really have.
They really have. All right. So you get to fight back. Or, well, actually, first, I get to fight this fight first. Not that it matters. Just go ahead and do your fight back. What does he have? Where's your Fugan?
Fugan's here.
How many attacks? 4?
4.
On 2 pluses. Mm-hmm. So roll 4 dice and try to get 2 or better.
Okay.
There's 5 in the tray already.
Oh.
So 3 hits. Re-roll those. You need 3s to wound. 2 wounds. I get 5 up saves against them.
Nice.
Okay, so that's my invulnerable saves. So we're just stuck in combat, not like I'd like to be, but so is what it is. Now this combat, I'll do the Emperor's Champion with his 5 attacks, because he didn't charge. He needs 2s to hit. All hit. He needs 5s to wound. 2 wounds. It is minus 3 or 4 for the black sword. I'm just going to take a quick peek. Minus 3. So your wound normal 3 plus, you get 6 pluses. So 2 6 plus saves.
Okay.
Neither one. Each one does D3 wounds. So 1 is 3 and 1 is 2. So that's 5 wounds to his 3. He is finally dead. This Wraith Lord up there, it's dead. Be careful. Fortunately, it's the worst time to kill him because it is your turn next. And we are going to get shot into goo. Everyone is just going to try to get cover as best they can for the hailstorm about to come. So you lost 3. What's your leadership on your Exarch? Of the Warp Spider's Exarch? I don't think I killed 1 more unit. It's unbelievable. So I'm up to 3 victory points. 1 command point left, 3 victory points left. She's got 3 command points left and 5 victory points. Warp spiders.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
The Exarch's leadership.
Exarch.
Is it 9 or better?
Exarch.
Just
Leadership.
yeah.
8.
All right. So if you roll a 6, 1 guy will die.
Okay.
Because the 6 plus 3 is 9, and that's higher than 8. So roll a die and don't roll a 6, basically. Unless you care to spend 2 command points to automatically pass the leadership test, it's not worth it. Don't do it.
2.
1 die.
1 die.
Roll it, and don't roll a 6. Yeah, well, you definitely didn't roll a 6. So they're fine for leadership. They are unafraid.
Okay.
All right, so that was Black Templars, turn 3. We are into the Assault Doctrine, and I completely forgot that when I roll 6s onto hits, they cause an extra wound. They automatically wounded. So I completely forgot that. I'll have to just remember it from the future. No, it wouldn't have changed much. It might have, but who knows? I just forgot, and I forgot. All right, so we are going to do Eldar movement coming up after the pause. All right, beginning Eldar turn 3 movement phase. First, the wounded wave serpent has skipped into the corner with his 3 wounds. But why? Because he can get line of sight on the chaplain down there. Also, the Guardians have kind of scooted over, trying to make their Star Cannon have a range to shoot around that close combat as well. The Fire Dragons have stepped back to line up on the one large remaining group of Black Templars cowering in the building. The Wraith Lord has stepped up. He's getting ready to charge up into the building again. The Wave Serpent is held still. We're going to keep shooting through the woods. The Wraith Guard has kind of shifted over to line their D cannons up to shoot up into the large remaining group. One Warwalker is aimed up into the group. One Warwalker is going to try to kill this Rhino, and the Warp Spiders have decided to hold still and just shoot into the Rhino as well. So that is Eldar movement. We'll come back with some summation of Eldar shooting. All right. So, firing over here, we took a couple of wounds off of the Rhino, but did not kill it. He decided instead of firing into the big blob, he would shoot into the scouts, and he just kind of shined his lights at them and didn't do anything. He fired into the Dreadnought and knocked like 6 wounds off him with a perfect 6 wound roll, knocking him down to 3 remaining. Everyone else, everybody who shot at the chaplain whiffed or didn't hurt him. And everyone else in the army shot at this poor unit, and they are down to just 3 guys and the Emperor's Champion, who nobody thought to shoot at. They all shot at the unit. My army leader's still alive. My chaplain is still alive and unwounded. But I am running out of units. I am badly running out of units. However, no extra victory points because she didn't completely kill anything during her shooting phase. So now it comes down to 2 charges, and I believe you had declared just 1 charge you're planning, which is to have the Wraith Lord. Is he going to charge just the Emperor's Champion, or is he going to charge all of them together?
The Emperor's Champion.
Just the Emperor. He wants to one-on-one it? All right, well then my Overwatch will be simple. It's 1 pistol shot. Any fits to hit you. Okay. You can't fail that charge. It's like 1 to the edge of the wall, and that's all you can stand. So, boom, you're in. You get to go first. 4 attacks, hits on 3s. But my Emperor's Champion has skillful parry, so you hit on 4s. I need to film the die.
Only 2?
2 hit. Strength, his user, his strength is 7. So you are not double my toughness. You need 3s to wound.
Okay.
2 shots at 3s to wound.
1.
1, and it's -3 to my save. My save is a 2+, so it could be a 5+. I'm not going to use the 5+ armor save. Instead, I'm going to use my 4+ invulnerable save. 1 shot at a 4+ invulnerable save. I almost rolled a d10, which would make my chances much higher. All right, 4 better. 50% chance. Okay. The Emperor's Champion has had some luck today, at least. So he holds back your fury. Now, it's still your turn, and I don't have enough command points left to interrupt. So you get to have Fugan fight next against my Terminators.
Okay.
So he has, 4 attacks?
Yes.
You want to look up Fugan?
Yep.
Quick. Alright, he has 4 attacks. He hits on 2s.
Okay.
So 4 dice hitting on 2s. Everything.
All hit.
Alright, he is strength 5 for some reason, and he adds nothing to that. He's just strength 5. So you need 3s to 1.
All wound.
Dear God. Alright. I get 4 5+ invulnerable saves. because it would be -4 with his fire axe. 2 live and 2 don't live. Well, let's see how many wounds you do. You do D3 for each of those 2. So roll 2 dice and cut them in half to see how many wounds you did on each guy. So what do we got?
This one's cocked.
So 1 is 2 and 1 is 3. All right, so the guy...
No, 10. So, yeah.
No, you don't add them. No, dear. Okay. Cut them each in half. So 1 is 2 and 1 is 3.
Yeah.
All right, so the one who did 2 first. Let's see if I can 5 plus either of these. No, one's dead. So kick one out. Sure. And then 3, 5 plus for feel no pain on the second guy. Nope, another one dead.
But you got a 6.
Didn't matter. Oh. He had only 1 wound and you did 3. Oh. So I've got 2 left with cannons. All right. So each get 2 attacks. Wow. 1 hit. It does wound because he's strength 8 to your toughness 4. Yeah, your toughness 4, strength 5. So it does wound on a 2 because I'm double your toughness. You have an invulnerable save, I believe. No, you don't. You have a 2+ and you take away 3, so you have 5+ to save. Okay. 5 or better to ignore that. Maybe you'll roll 14 5s. Okay. So now it does D3 wounds with a power fist. That is a maximum of 3 wounds, which will kill him. However, he has a 5 up, feel no pain on each of those 3 wounds. So you get to roll 3 dice, and on 5s you get to ignore one of these 3 wounds. So if you roll no 5s, he's dead. You ignored 2 of them. He took 1 lousy wound. Okay.
Down to 2.
Down to 2. God, it is hard to kill a Phoenix Lord. The Emperor's Champion never hit you back. You failed to kill him, but he gets to hit you back. Okay. All right. So you charge. So this is a charge round. So which means I get shock assault. I get 6 attacks with my Emperor's Champion. 2's to hit.
Oh, you're talking about up here.
Yeah. 2's to hit. Everybody hits, or everyone hits of his 6 attacks. He is strength 5. Your toughness 8. I think so. I need 5s to wound. This is much better. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounds getting through at -3. So you need 6s against these with your Wraith Lord. 5 6s or better. My Emperor's Champion is not to be messed with.
Nope.
No, you got 1.
No 6s.
Oh, no 6s. Okay. So that's 5 D3 wounds. So I get to roll 5 dice, cut them in half. All right. So 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2. So finally I rolled well. That is 11 wounds. Your Wraith Lord just met his match and died against my Emperor's Champion's Black Sword.
Very nice.
He cut him down. 11 out of 9 is too many.
Good.
All praise the Emperor. Finally, that's a good roll. All right. Hand-to-hand went okay for me that turn. And we survived. All right. We will be returning with Space Marines turn 4. I mean, it's surprisingly quick when you have very few units left. The Rhinos slid over. The Devastators remain still because that's what they do. The Dreadnought stayed still because I really can't think of anything better for him to do. The knot of men outside have spread out to bring the fight to the alien. We have a squad heading towards some fire dragons, and we have an Emperor Champion who thinks he's so badass because he killed a Wraith Lord that now he thinks he can fight 6 Wraith Guard. The Chaplain just lined up for a charge on Fugan. The other Terminators just stayed in the combat with Fugan. And the Scouts are still staying where they are to try to bring down one of them dark Warwalkers. If we can. All right, shooting. The Emperor's Champion, 1 pistol shot. Hits. Wounds on a 5. Fails to wound. Alright. The Flamer gets D6 shots. 5 shots into the fire dragons. 5 auto hits. Strength 4, toughness 3. Need 3s to wound. 3 wounds. You get your 3+ save on the fire dragons. We're going fast. Any of them die?
All 3
Succeed?
succeed.
I saw 2 succeed. Okay, good. 3 succeed. I get a bolt pistols, 2 bolt pistol shots also. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. Both wound. You get 3 ups. 2 3 ups. 2 dice, 3 or better.
Got it.
All of them? Okay. Just tell me.
Sorry. Yes.
Okay. Other shooting. The Storm Bolter is going to fire into those guys. 2 hits. Need 3s to wound. 2 wounds. You get your 3 up saves.
How many?
2.
Okay. Yep.
Both fine. All right. The las cannon is going to try to kill that wave serpent it's been trying to kill all day. 2 shots. Didn't move. 3s to hit. Unbelievable. All right. 1 hits. Should I use my last command point? No. Needs a die that's not on the floor. My thing has been taken away. Does wound. It's -4, so you get no save. Let's see how many wounds you get. D6 wounds. 5 wounds. You can reduce it to 4, but you can't reduce it to 2. So you're finally dead. Do you blow up on a 6? You roll.
No.
There's nobody nearby, so it
1.
doesn't matter. Yeah, 1 dice blows up on a 6.
Nope.
Doesn't really matter. I killed another unit.
Take another.
Take another victory point. I'm up to 5. We're at 5 each. I'm not losing anymore. Finally, the main shooting force of my army. Oh wait, did I shoot the scouts? I haven't shot the scouts yet. So 1 bolter, having stood still, gets 2 shots to maximum range. So needs 3s to hit. Zippity-doo-dah. 2 5s for the 3 shots, needing 3s to hit with the heavy bolter. All hit. Strength 5. What's the toughness on your war thing? Toughness 6, strength 6. I need 4s to wound, and you have 6 wounds. So that's I'm not going to kill you. 4s to wound, and you're unwounded. 2. 1 goes on the floor. 2. So 2 saves on the Warwalker, which has a 4+ save.
1 save.
So he's down to 5 wounds remaining
Okay.
on the Warwalker.
Got it.
Not that one, the other one.
This one.
Yeah. 5 wounds remaining. So that was bolter fire.
Who shot at him?
These scouts.
Oh, okay.
These scouts in there shot at him. Alright, I have the Devastator squad. They were remarkably unimpressive last turn. But we're going to... Okay, first, we're going to auspex one of the unit, which gives him a +1 to hit. So now let's see how many shots he gets. He's the plasma. He gets D3 shots. Finally, he gets the full 3 with the bonus. Okay, they're shooting the plasma at the wave serpent, and they're going to shoot frag missiles at the wounded Warwalker. Alright, so first plasma, we need 2s to hit. No, wait, we need 2s or better or hit, and we can't overload because 1s turn into 2s. Alright, so we got 3 hits. Strength 6 with a plasma cannon. What is the toughness of a wave serpent? Wave serpent is toughness 7. Strength 6, so I need 5s to wound. Oh wait, no, this is plasma overcharged. I think I'm strength 8. Overcharged plasma is strength 8 to versus 7, so I'll need 3s to 1. Let's see, overcharged plasma is strength 8. 3s to 1. Didn't need it. So 3 at strength. I already did the strength thing. 3 are getting through, but you have armor. So it's 3 plus, it becomes 2 plus because of cover. Takes away 3, becomes 5 plus. So you have 3 5 plus saves for the Wave Serpent.
1.
Okay, so 2 get through. Each one does 2 wounds. So 4 wounds get through. But you reduce them each by 1 because I forgot that. Because you still have your serpents. You only took 2 wounds. And how much does your Wave Serpent have totally? It hasn't been touched yet. It has 13 wounds. So it's down to 11. So we need to indicate 11. I need to put a 5 on it.
6.
Right, 6 and 5.
Okay.
Here's it. Just put a 5 on the thing.
6.
I already have the 6.
Okay.
Wow. Didn't really consider that that's not going to die. Forgot about that. All right. So frag missiles firing into the wounded Warwalker. You don't get cover from that angle, but well, I'm going to fire into the non-wounded, I guess. I don't even know if I can see the wounded Warwalker because of that building in between. Mm-hmm. All right, so D6 shots each. Let's see how many shots. So 9 shots. Threes to hit. Another one on the floor. They're all going to end up on the floor. He took my dice tray away. Okay. All hit, though. And now, strength 4, toughness 5, 5s to wound. Wow. 2, 3. 3 wounds. You got that 4 plus save.
Two saves. 1 hit.
1 lousy wound. He's down to 5 as well then. So mark him at 5. Well, let's just say that shooting isn't my forte anymore.
If you move these 2, I can put the tray back.
Next, we're going to do charges. Emperor's Champion into 6 Overwatch. So roll 6 dice, needing 6s. And please don't hit me a lot, because this could be very bad. Charging into D-cannon fire.
One's cocked. Hold on.
1 6.
1 6.
Roll a wound. It's a 2 or better to wound him.
Okay.
Gosh, you might kill him before you even...
2.
So it does wound him. It's -4. He's going to need his invulnerable save. 4 plus. Please don't die. Nope. This thing does, what is it, 4 wounds? Do I want to just take it, or do I want to command with my last point to give me a 50% chance to not eat it? See how many wounds the Wraith Cannon does. Wraith Cannon does D6 wounds. And I only have 4 wounds. I have to command point it. My last command point is spent. 4 better to save. Come on, Emperor protects. Yes. That was worth it. Alright, the charge, 2d6. He makes it. Let's dance with the devil. Alright, now I'm charging into the Fire Dragons. So you get 5 shots there, Overwatch.
What are you looking for?
6s. Wow.
3 6s.
Jesus criminy. I'm dead. You need 2s to 1. I mean, if you're going to roll all 6s, I don't know how I'm supposed to do anything.
2 wounds.
2 dead. I'm just going to leave the sergeant. Wow. Okay, and then we roll for the charge, and we make it. Yeah, I'm going to charge in on them. 5 inches is enough to get into that combat, but you get to Overwatch again. So take 8 shots, needing 6s. 9th edition Overwatch goes away. You won't be able to do this anymore without spending command points.
1-6.
1-6. Your strength 6, toughness 7. You need a 5 to wound. Roll that 1 die.
1.
Okay, so that's fine. So move the Rhino into close combat. He's going to try to run you over. Okay. So I'm going to do the Emperor's Champion first. 6 attacks on the charge. 2s to hit. All hit. That's not enough. Oh, this dice was 6. Strength 6, toughness 5. So 3s to wound. So 5 wounds. -4 to the save. Or no, -3 to the save. Let's just check to make sure that's true. Black sword, -3 to the save. So you have a 3+. You can save on 6s. So 5 dice, needing 6s.
Nope.
None?
Nope.
All right, so now we need to figure out how many wounds are going through because each of your guys have 3 wounds. I do D3 damage. So, I have 5 attempts to wound you. The first one will do 2 wounds. You have no field pain, so you just take those. Now, on the same one who's down to 1 wound, we do 2 more modeled eyes. Next one, 3. So he kills another model. Next one, 2. There's a wounded one. And so this will kill him with at least 1 more. So he's dead too. So I killed half the squad.
Nice.
I can't make them run away because they're fearless. They are soulless soul machines. But that's that. You're not going to interrupt, so let's go to my veteran sergeant on the charge. 3 attacks, needing 4s to hit because he has a power fist. Triple-ot. So that's going well. All right, charging chaplain. Maybe I'll feel better if I kill your second character. 3 attacks, 4 on the charge. Hits on 2s. Double-ot. All right. Wounds on his strength 6, your toughness 4, so 3s. Great. Nothing. All right. So you're still not interrupting, so I go next. 2 power fist guys on him. Need 4s. 3 hits. It's better. I'm double your toughness now, so 2s. Still, I'm trying to fail. 2 invulnerable. Does he have invulnerable? Fugan?
I don't think so, but I'll
No,
check.
no, no. I don't think he does.
No.
Fugan doesn't have invulnerables, but he does have a 2+ save. So this is -3 to 2, but he gets 2 5+ saves because his armor is so good. 2 5+ saves.
1.
So 1 gets through. It does D3 wounds. 2 wounds is exactly enough to kill him, but he has feel no pain. So on 5s or better, he ignores those 2 wounds.
5.
That's ignored one of them. Roll the other one.
6.
Well, I'm ready to surrender this game because he even thinks it should be 100% in my favor. Like completely overnumbering a very badly wounded character. I can't do anything. All right, my hand-to-hands are over, so you get to respond. So you have Wraith Guard. They each get 1 attack, I believe. They're not meant to
How
fight in
many are
hand-to-hand. 3.
Okay.
So 3 dice, but they are strength 6 to hit on 3s. So you need 3s to hit and 3s to wound.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Strength, I get my full Emperor's Blessing armor save, which I believe is a 2+. Armor of Faith, 2+. He's fine. Alright, so you choose to surround me. Or you can't totally surround me with 3 models.
I cannot.
Alright, so you over here, you get some attacks in response from the Fire Dragons. They each have 1 attack, except the Exarch has 2. So you have 6 attacks. They hit on 3s and wound on 5s. 3s and 5s. You're just hitting me with your gun.
3 hits.
Okay, and wound on 5s. So roll 3 dice. 5s are better.
Nope.
None. Alright, so you can surround me completely. So I can't escape. Now Fugan gets to fight back. He's still, I think, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s or something.
4
Awful.
attacks.
Yeah. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. And I won't get much armor. Wait, you have to decide, are you fighting my chaplain or the
Chaplain.
Terminators? Just chaplain? Alright.
Okay.
So still hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Okay. I'll hit.
Okay, wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
2
2
hits?
wounded. Yeah.
Okay. His weapon does D3 damage though. So I need to save with my 4+ Crozius. Or Rosarius field. 1 gets through. How many wounds did you do? D3. Roll D3 wounds.
2.
So he takes 2. He only has 5, I think. Yeah, so put him down to 3. The chat put a black marker next to him for 3 wounds, please. Appreciate it. Well, I could not have done worse on that. So that was Black Templars turn 4. I am running out of Black Templars. I still have a big squad of Bernie Death, but they're not doing anything. And
They survived.
all my hand-to-hand guys. I mean, my Emperor's Champion is just mowing through people, but he's like, I can't kill everybody by myself. You guys are gonna have to try to help. And they're all like, we like 1s and 2s. We want more 1s and 2s. All right, so that was Black Templars turn 4. Now we will go to turn 5, final turn. No, wait, it's Eldar turn 4 because I went first. So it's Eldar turn 4 before I get back to my final turn. All right, but we are kind of tied. 5-5 for victory points. But it looks like we both have a unit in each other's deployment zone, so it's going to be 6-6 for line breaker. And so it comes down to who can wipe units out. And it's looking bad for our boys. All right, back after Eldar movement. All right, Eldar movement phase done. First, we forgot to fight this combat between the tank and the warp spiders, and so we did, and nobody hurt anybody. So the warp spiders, I cleverly thought were locked in combat with my Rhino. However, they have a once per battle warp away. That's why they're called warp spiders. And they warped way over here, lining up a shot towards my Devastators, possibly. And that does not count as running from combat, so they are fully capable of doing their nastiness. These Wraithguard decided to hold against the Emperor. We'll see how long they live. These guys held in position. The Fire Dragons stepped back from combat with my 1 remaining Crusader. He's going to have a bad day because all of these Guardians lined up to shoot him in the face many, many times. These guys are also ready to shoot him in the face. And the 1 remaining Dire Avenger from that squad has decided, I'm going to stick my nose into this combat, possibly. All right. Shoot. And both Warwalkers seems to have just kind of stayed where they were to do their best. We will do shooting phase next, and I will come back to recap. Okay, Eldar shooting done. Recap time. Warwalker did not wound. Warwalker did not kill scouts. The Guardians completely wiped out the last Crusader, and she got an extra victory point for doing so. The Wave Serpent fired its last cannon and did not add any wounds to the Dreadnought. The teleporting Warp Spiders killed one Devastator. And that is it for shooting. We are now on to declaring of charges. Who would like to charge?
Start here.
All right. I can't overwatch, so you just need to roll 1 inch on 2 dice. So I think that's pretty easy. So just move in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tickle them.
All right. Did you say you wanted to charge with these guys against the Emperor's Champion? Good, because I'd like to kill them as well.
Okay.
So bring them on in.
Bring them on.
I have a much better chance of killing them and getting a point than killing those Wraithguard.
Okay.
Any other charges? You can attempt a 10-inch charge here into the Overwatch.
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. I am starting to lose units in your backfield. All right. So charges have been completed. Let's fight them out. Do you want to do that Dire Avenger first? Since he charged, he gets to go first.
Yes.
Dire Avenger Exarch with a Dire Blade. Dire Sword. Yes, 2 attacks. Hits on 3s. He doesn't get any bonus for charging.
Both.
Yeah. So you're strength 3, I'm toughness 4. You need 5s to win.
Okay. Nope. No wounds.
No wounds. Okay. These 2 guys charged as well over here. So you get 3 attacks. You don't have a dire sword on them.
3 attacks?
3 attacks, 3s to hit, 5s to win. 3s and 5s. 3s to hit. Reroll the 3. Is it a 5?
No.
No, they did not win. All right. It is still your turn, so you get to go first among the continuing. So do you want to have Fugan
Yes.
go next? I don't have any combat points to interrupt you with, so you can choose whoever you want to fight with. So Fugan is going to go against my chaplain again.
Yep.
4 attacks. You need 2s and 3s, I think.
2s to hit, 3
Yep.
hits.
And 3s to wound. Missed something.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, but might be more than 2 wounds.
6.
Yeah. It's not special for his axe.
Alright.
Alright. But I need 4+ invulnerables to save against them with my chappy. I made 1. So how many wounds does he do? Fugan does a D3 wound, I believe. So roll a dice and cut it in half.
6.
Of course it is. 3 wounds. My chaplain is dead. So you get 2 victory points for that. That's my army leader, and that's another unit dead. So you go from whatever you were at
6.
to 8. That's unfortunate for me. All right. You can now have the Wraithguard with 3 attacks fight first. Next, rather. So over here. 3s to hit. 3 dice. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound.
2 hits.
And how many wounds? 3s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I get 2 up saves because you're just beating me with your fist. I'm going to take 1. 1. Okay. The Emperor's Champion only has 4 wounds, I think, or is it 5? Only has 4 wounds, so he's down to 3. Down to 3! Put that in there to indicate he's at 3 wounds. Okay. Finally, I get to do some striking back. We have 2 Terminators of the first chapter trying to hit you. Hit Fugan. We're going to ignore the dire dude for now. 3, needing 3s. Of course, I fail on half the rolls because I should have hit on 3 of them. And I only wound once, even though I needed 2s to wound. The damage will be full 3 damage. So, first you get 3 6 saves. No, 5 saves. 3 5 saves.
I did all 3.
Yeah. Okay. That is the way it goes today.
You know what I was about to say? 1 command point for re-rolling.
I think, is that what you were about to say?
No.
This battle report is going to be mostly me sighing every time dice roll. It'll be clickety, clickety, click. All right. All right. The only thing that ever makes me feel good, the Emperor's Champion. 5 attacks. 2s to hit.
Who's he hitting?
Forgot. I should declare before
It's okay.
I roll. Even though most hit, I'm going to do it again because I should declare my attacks first. All right. So easy to kill Dyers, but if I fit... Oh, all right. All are going to go against the Dire Avengers.
Okay.
Because it could get me a victory point, and I need it right now because I am losing very badly. So we've got
Cock dice.
3, and a cock die will reroll hits. 4 wounds, 4 hits. Strength 6, toughness 3. I need 2s to wound. 4 wounds. You have 6 plus saves. 4 6 pluses. You need to roll 6s or better.
Why is it 6 plus?
Because it was 3 and I took 3 away.
0.
So all of them die.
Okay, so
Cuckoo.
there's 2 guys.
Yes, the Dire Avengers die. I did multiple wounds to each of them. Alright, that's another victory point for me for killing a unit.
Yep.
Takes me to 6. Alright, 6 to 8, I'm losing. I can't believe how much work Fugan has been doing. Just an enormous amount of work. All right. We're going to go right into Marine movement then. Back after Marine movement. Let's just take a look at the board as it is before we move. Movement phase goes really fast. Rhino is positioned for ramming speed against the Warwalker. Devastator stays still. The Dreadnought is finally coming out of hiding to try to do something impressive before his game is over. The scouts are jumping through the window. They're going to possibly cause some trouble for them fire dragons. Yeah, there's no way for me to completely avoid Overwatch. If you can charge around a corner where they can't see you, then they can't Overwatch you. But I can't manage that totally because you're sticking out too much. We're going to stay in combat with these and hope I get a combat victory point for killing those, even though I'm down to 3 wounds and somewhere on my move marker got moved. Oh no, it's still there. Good. They're just going to stay in combat and hopefully kill Fugan before he kills them. I mean, there's no way he can roll like 15 6s, right? There's no way. There's no way that could happen.
That's right.
There's no way that could happen. All right, we're going to go right into shooting. The scouts are going to try to soften up the fire dragons before they charge in. 3 heavy bolters. Normally would need 3s to hit, but I need 4s because I'm on the run. 2 hits, strength 6, toughness 3, need 2 to wounds. 2 wounds, it's minus 1 AP. So you're normally a 3, so you need 4s. 2 at 4s.
1.
So 1 dies. You can pick who you want to die. Don't take the Exarch, he's the leader. Okay. 2 bolt pistols. Oh wait, actually 1 bolter. He moved, but I am in half range. So 2 shots. Both hit. Needs better than that to wound. And 1 bolt pistol. Fails to hit. So shooting has disappeared. The las cannon from this dreadnought is going to shoot at that wounded Warwalker. I know, you thought he was going to shoot over here, but he's not. He's not going to do it. He's going to shoot his flamer into these guys. But his las is going to twist as he moves. He's going to be like, and then back in. All right, so 2 las cannon shots, requiring 4s to hit because I moved. 1 hits. Come on. Dreadnought. Las cannon is strength 9. Your toughness is, I think, 5. So I'm not double yours. Let me just check quick for Warwalkers. No, toughness 6. So I still need 3s. This las cannon will wound on a 3.
Yes.
Wounds, don't cheer for me. It makes me sad. D6 wounds. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You might save. Wait, no, what can you save? It's -4 for a las cannon, and your save is normally a 4+. Even with cover, you get no save. So it's coming down. Can I roll 5 wounds and you die? Or anything less than that, and it doesn't do me any good. Oh, no. He's at 1 wound. No victory points for me. All right, the flamer gets D6 shots into the onrushing warp spiders. 5 shots. 5 shots at strength 5. So 3s to wound. Oh, unbelievable.
Flamers haven't
2
been
wounds.
great during this game.
Nothing I've shot has been great.
Yeah, but I mean, in
keep pointing
general,
out.
for both of us, flamers haven't worked.
You've only had 2 hand flamers, really, but from your big guys. You still get -1, so you get 4+ saves on those 2. 2 dice, 4 or better.
1.
So one of your website is the guy in the back, or this guy
Yeah.
over?
Kind of excellent.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to take the Exarch. He's fancy. All right. I believe I'm out of... Oh, wait, the Devastator Squad. Don't forget the Devastator Squad. Don't forget the Devastator
They were
Squad.
hiding in there. You couldn't see them.
All right. So the 2 plasma cannons are going to shoot at the Warwalker with 5 wounds left. Actually, before I even do that, I'm going to shoot the Rhino with Stormbolter at the one that's only got 1. So I've got 24-inch range from that Rhino over to the wounded
I was wondering if you were
Warwalker.
going to do that.
So 2 shots, need 3s to hit, 1 hit. I need 5s to wound, fails to wound. Didn't really think so, but I just thought I'd have to take the chance. All right. I have Stormbolter in that squad, but I don't know if it has range on anything good. And it can shoot either of them. So, and then I have 2 bolter guys, so they can get 1 shot each. So I'm going to fire 4 bolters at the wounded guy. And then I'm going to fire all the heavy weapons.
You can't actually see this one.
Oh, because of the building in between. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so they're just gonna fire everything at the Warwalker with 5 wounds left. I really want the last wound on that turkey, but it is not to be. Okay, so
He could jump up here, you could
4 boltery type shots, needing on 3s to hit. 3 hits, strength 4, tough 6. Means I need. I can't believe they're toughness 6. It just seems high. Yeah, but 5 to wound. 2 wounds. So you get 2 4-up saves.
2 6.
Okay, let's do 2 crack missiles instead of frag missiles this time, because frag missiles have been failing. So 2 crack missiles, 1 hit. Needs strength 8. Needs 3 to wound. Does wound. It is minus a bunch, I think. Let me just look at the crack missile quick. Crack missile is -2, so you would get a 4+. You don't have any cover, so it turns into a 6+. So you get 1 6+.
Remember, this guy has
Yeah.
no cover? Even though...
No, you have to go past his toes.
Okay.
He's standing out in the open.
1.
Would you roll a 1?
A 1.
So you were going to take a D6 damage.
Okay.
He's gone! Does he blow up? Let's see if Warwalkers even blow up. Do they have the blow up ability? Yes, on a 6 it will blow up, causing damage to the Rhino right next to it.
Nope.
Okay. So, I get another victory point.
Yay.
I don't think it's enough.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I'm at 7, you're at 8. So even to tie you, I need to get one more victory point. I need to kill another whole unit. I can still do it in close combat. I might kill 2,
If
making you
kill this
work
guy,
for
you
it.
might.
Yeah, like I said, in close combat, I might get something.
Yeah.
All right, charges. He's going to try to charge them. So you get Overwatch. 4 shots needing 6s. Sixes for Overwatch. It's Overwatch Annie.
1.
Dang it. Strength 6, toughness 7. You need a 5 to wound. And a 6 is special.
Nope.
No wound. Thank gosh. All right, so now how far do I need to charge? I need 5 inches to get in on you. I get 2 dice to make it happen. And I am Black Templar, so I get to re-roll if I don't like it. I like it fine. Starting to add the sound effects.
You know what I do with the spider
guys? What do you do with the spider guys?
In my head, I sing Spider-Man song.
Spider-Man, about to get crushed by a giant can. Is there anything they can do? Nope, there ain't. He's gonna chew on you. Too bad for the Spider-Man. All right, they're gonna try to charge around that corner at you. You get Overwatch. How many guys left? 4? 6s are better. 4 shots. 6s are better. If you hit, I'm screwed again.
2 6s.
Oh my god! All right, you need 2s to wound.
Okay. 2 wounds.
Okay, that just kills 2 of them. I'm going to leave the sergeant because he's the only one with a close combat weapon. All right, now for the charge. Overwatch is just killing me. 6, I make it. Oh. That's it for charges, I think. He was going to try to charge that other guy, but he can't now. My story is all but told. All right, so things that have charged get to go first. I'm going to have that scout try to do some work on them.
Okay.
So he gets 2 base, 3 for the close combat weapon, 4 on the charge. And if I roll 6s to hit, he gets extra wounds because Black Templars Assault Doctrine. All right, so he's going to do 1 wound. 1 guy is a mortal wound. There's nothing you can do about a mortal wound. 1 will die. And then I get 3 hits. I'm strength 4, your toughness 3. I need 3s to wound. 2 wounds that you get your full save against, which is a 3+ save. It's not enough to kill you.
1.
1 more dies?
Yep.
Alright, so I think that's a total of 3 died this turn. Let's see, where are the fire dragons? Your leadership is 8. Alright, so it could happen. If you rolled a 6, you could lose a guy. But you don't have to do that to the end of the phase. You might kill me before I even get to do anything. Let's do this charge next.
Yep.
Alright, we have a Dreadnought. With a close combat weapon. Come to give you a whooping. Alright, he has 4 attacks, 5 on the charge. 5 on the charge. Needs 3s to hit. 4 hits.
Yep.
He is strength 6 and his close combat weapon doubles it. So he's strength 12. He wounds you on 2s. And I roll a bunch of 1s. So 2. I'm going to crush 2 at -3. So you can still save on 6s.
This is cocked if you want to reroll.
I'll try. All right. So 3. You get 6 up saves.
Okay.
Jeez.
1 save.
Of course. Oh, wait, there's 2 guys. All right. They're dead. Dead warp spiders. It was 3 damage each, and they don't have feel no pain, so they are dead. Dead. I go up to 8 victory points, tied with you.
Yeah.
Emperor's Champion. He makes me happy. He makes me gay. 2s to hit. Ugh. I need a whole army that just needs 2s. Not 3s, not 4s, not 1s, just 2s, because I roll 2s like nobody's business. Strength 6, toughness 5, 3s to wound. Wow, not bad. What is that, 4? 4 wounds. 4 with his D3. So, first of all, they're -3 to save, so you can save on 6s. Your 3-ups become 6-ups.
Nope.
None?
No, just 1.
Dang it. So only 3 temps. I have to roll 3 5s and 6s in order to kill the whole squad. So first, how many wounds? 1 wound. It's on the same guy. He kills him. So 1 guy is dead. And now 1 guy, please get 3 wounds. Nope, he only takes 1 wound. So 1 guy dies because he took 3 wounds. And 1 guy is down to 2 remaining. Oh yeah, use a blue to indicate it's your guy, not my guy. My guy's got 3 remaining. 2 remaining, and I will stay hidden in that combat with you. Alright, now my Terminators get to fight before you because it's my turn. So I get 4 attacks. Come on. You cannot weather a beatdown of Power Fists on this level for 4 turns in a row. Well, maybe you can. Alright, 3s are better. I'm strength double force 8, but your toughness is... What is your toughness? Is it 4 or 5? I think I've been counting as a 5. But I think your strength is 5, your toughness is only 4, so I'm double your toughness. I need 2s to warn you. Only 2. Now, you get 2 of your 5-up saves. It would have been 2-up saves, but it's Parafus.
1.
1. Alright, it does D3 damage. 3. Now you need 3 5-ups to ignore this.
2.
Jesus! He's still on 1 wound. He's down.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't believe you can roll 5-up on 3 dice. And that many. I'm going to lose my things. Alright. Everything I got is done, so you want to fight with him first?
No, I'm saying, don't you need to fight him too?
I already fought. No, I ignored them.
Okay.
I had to kill Fugan or he's going to kill me.
Okay, so you can't do both. Okay.
No, I can't
Okay.
fight them both.
Okay.
I have to put all my attacks somewhere. Alright, you want to fight with Fugan next?
Sure.
4 attacks, 2s up, and 3s to him. 2s and 3s.
This one's cocked.
Well, whatever
So
you want
is
to
this
do. Y'all hit. Roll 3s to wound.
What to
All hit. Roll
Okay.
3s to wound.
Three wounds.
3 5-up saves. None. Just give me all of my Terminators, please, because they're all dead now. So I just lost Linebreaker. That's not good. You get another victory point, so you're up to 9. I believe we don't even have to play your turn, dear. Although, okay, let's see what happens with the rest of Close Combat. We might not have to even play your turn. You get 2 strikes back here, or 3 because you have an Exarch still. So 3 dice. You need 3s to hit and 5s to wound.
1 hit.
5s to wound.
No.
No.
No wounds.
So he stays unless he fails his leadership. He lost 2 guys this round. He can't fail his leadership. Okay. These 2 hits try against my champion.
Okay. 6 and a 3.
Both hit. You need 3s to wound him.
1 wound.
I get a 2-up super save. And he makes it. Alright. We might as well play your turn just to see how badly you beat me, but basically you're ahead and I can't score any more points unless I kill these guys in your close combat or kill these guys in your close combat, and you have the option to just step back from combat, so there's no way I can kill you, and just win the game.
Okay. So it's.
So do you want to play the last turn, or just have a victory?
Just victory is fine.
Just victory is fine. You don't want to play your last turn?
No.
All right, because basically, what would happen if you step back and step back?
I was thinking about these guys going behind there.
Yeah,
So
they
that
wouldn't
all
be
of
able to shoot, but all
these
of the
could-
Guardians could shoot.
Yeah.
You could step back there, but then Fugan could run his very fast little butt over here and kill that last dude very easily. You also are going to get line breaker, and I'm not.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 10.
Wait a minute. Where's my line breaker?
But you can just move your
I
your
can
last
move
guy
him.
over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you could just move him 6. He moves 10 inches. Although with one wound, he might not move as fast. But you could run him in, no problem.
Okay.
So you'd get line breaker. I would not. You'd get another unit killed, possibly another 2 units killed, and you're already ahead. So
Got it.
victory for Eldar on points in the 5th turn.
Magic rules. Sorry.
Don't talk to me about magic. You heretics.
Yes.
All right. The Black
Heretics.
Templars will have to punish you sometime when I can roll dice. Who
will
knows
happen.
when that will
It
happen.
will happen.
It could happen. It didn't happen today. I'm only lucky when I play orcs.
Yeah.
And you have to be lucky to have any chance with orcs. All right.
Cool.
That is our battle report.
Yay.
Hope everyone had fun. Congratulations to Sin for her decisive, probably 3 or 4 victory point victory. And we will catch you next time.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
So wave again.